Good evening and welcome to the Wildcat Sports Network. I'm Jackson Braswell, the voice of the Wildcats. On tonight's show, we recap Jefferson City as well as prepare for our last non-conference game against Jenks. Grant Allen and Jesus Azumbo are in the studio. Today is Friday, September 15, 2017, and WCSN starts right now. Well, here to start things off is Coach Wood. Now, Coach, another big win this past week against Jeff City. Your defense played well, held them to 104 yards of total offense. How did you feel they bounced back a little bit after Southside?
Well, I mean, I know our guys weren't happy with how we played at Southside, with some of our busts on defense. And they really zoned in this week in practice, really had a lot of focus. And, they just got after it. I thought they really eliminated the run, and got them into passing downs when we were productive, created a couple turnovers there. I liked the energy of what we did, but we played assignment football and we flew around and just had a lot of stops. I think maybe twice they got past the 50, so I was real pleased with our defense.
Now, Brighton Cook really stepped up on offense, especially after Brock Pounders went down. Is it just really like the next man up type of deal in those skill positions?
We preach to our guys all the time, but you never know what will happen on any given play, and you've got to be ready to go. We really like our depth. We like the guys that compete in there. They work hard each day in practice, and so when an unfortunate thing like that happens with like Brock getting taken out in that game, Brighton will step up. Blaze Brothers. There's just a number of guys. Clay Buttram this week, he'll step into a role offensively for us, and we believe in those guys. We trust them, and they want to do their job. They want to help us be successful.
Jesus has really been key to your football program for multiple years and continues to do well. How important is that position to your squad?
It's been nice. We've had him this is his third year, and he's a kid we count on. We'll run him out in any situation at any depth to kick a field goal to give us that opportunity to get those points. And his kickoffs, kicks so many on touchbacks. I think over 80% of his kickoffs are touchbacks, and so we know another offense has to go at least 80 yards in every drive, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep a sustain a drive that long. So Jesus is a weapon in himself, and it's been a blessing to have him, and really enjoying how he's kicked off these first two games for us.
And you see how reliable he is. He looks like a kid who could go play at the next level, especially when you see some of these struggles teams are having, namely Arkansas. He's a guy that colleges should be really looking at.
Yeah, I think Jesus can play next level. I think he can be an outstanding kicker. I think we got a number of guys in our state over the last few years that's done some really good things from a kicking standpoint. And Jesus just falls in line with the rest of those guys, and I think he's going to be a next level guy. Someone's going to take him, and then he's going to be a 4-year guy that's going to do a really good job for him.
Well, thanks, Coach. Let's hear from some of our sponsors right now, but when we come back, we're going to take a look at one of the leaders on this Har-Ber Wildcat football team and the impact he's going to make tonight. Don't go anywhere. WCSN will be right back.
Catering provided by Applebee's.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
This is Jack. And this...
I am starving!
...is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks. With all white meat and lots of protein, they're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
So, St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Sane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast?
What?
Dude, I'm telling you, he's exclusive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
Do you need new tires? Do you want a price match guarantee? Do you want to wait in a newly renovated waiting room? Do you want tire services at any time with no appointment? Then Tire Tracks is the place for you. With our price match guarantee and the largest inventory of new and used tires in the area, we have tires for every budget. Tire Tracks, Northwest Arkansas's largest independent tire dealer.
Now, we talked about leaders on the field, and one of the key leaders that we see every night is Brock Pounders. Tonight, we're going to see Brock leading the team from a different perspective. Let's take a look at his impact on the team as well as his road to recovery.
The Wildcats are off to an explosive start after beating national powerhouse Jefferson City. But will the success be able to continue after junior leader Brock Pounders took a game-ending injury late in the first quarter last Friday night?
I think he'll come back and not miss a beat. He's the type of kid that, he's a very, very hard worker, loves this team, loves this school, and he'd do anything for it. So I have no doubts when his return he'll be in the same condition he was in before he got hurt.
For the Wildcats, this came as a shocking loss, as Brock Pounders is not only a leader on the field for his athleticism, but his camaraderie, which some players valued more than anything else.
He's matured a whole lot. He's more of a team player, and he's going to be a great guy. He's gotten a whole lot stronger. And he's a lot faster. He brings a lot of energy and a lot of spirit. He allows us to just be who we are, and he's always just like last year, first play of the game, it was a pick six, and that was a whole lot. It was a big difference in that game for us. And then this year, he just opened out with a great game.
For many athletes, the most challenging part is the road to recovery. And while Brock Pounders has just started, he is already hopeful for a quick return.
Coach had a good game plan. We just did a lot of repetition, get a lot of practice, and be conditioned a lot too, because a lot of us, we're in game shape yet. It's hard to prepare for game shape. I went to an orthopedic the other day, and then I get an MRI, but I've been doing lots of rehab and icing it and stem, just doing lots of rehab mainly though.
While I won't be expecting Brock Pounders for the next 4 weeks, the Wildcats face their last preseason game before regular conference play starts. And for this game, one thing will be for certain. We'll see number 1 continuing his leadership in a much different way. For WCSN, I'm Nick Luttrell.
Thanks, Nick. Brock is an important part of the Wildcat football team and is expected to return at some point this season. In other news, a sport that is rarely talked about, at least at the high school level, is golf. This year's team is led by Cade Keith, who has a scholarship offer to play at the collegiate level. And our juniors this year are showing massive promise and are looking to be quite the threat next year. Let's take an inside look at this year's Wildcats as state tournament is right around the corner.
With golf season in full swing, the players are determined to finish this season strong, as the state tournament is right around the corner. Varsity golf players Kaylee Fender, Cole Bishop, and Caroline Kane are ready to take Har-Ber's first state title and are willing to do anything to see that goal accomplished.
Golf season is during the months of August and September, and so it's a pretty short season, but we hit it hard. It's a very mental game, and it's a lot different than most other contact sports. It's more competitive within yourself and beating your old scores, and so I think it's very different but also very fun. We putt, hit on the range, we do chipping, so lots of practice just with our swings and stuff.
Not only does it take hours at the driving range and the putting green, it also takes a lot of practice to get in the right mindset to be able to play a game that's so mental.
In practice, we work on our games individually to get better at the things that we were struggling with during our previous round. And it's just a time we use to better ourselves. There's not too specific of a thing. You're either on the driving range or putting or whatever you need to do. And each person's game is different, so they use that time to work on themselves and better themselves for the next round.
Lessons learned from this game can not only be used on the course and to improve your score, but can also benefit you later in life and for your future as you go beyond the course.
Golf is a really great sport to be a part of because it teaches you good people skills for the future, and going into business, I think it'll be something that'll be really beneficial. It helps you learn to get along with people and greet them and just good manners and things like that. I'd say that if you want to join golf, you should, because it's a fun sport to be a part of, and even if you're not that great, you can work at it and get better, and you can always improve over time.
With hard work and dedication, these players are ready to see their goals accomplished. For HBWN, I'm Kiersey Grafton.
Thanks, Kiersey. Now, Kiersey is a senior on the Lady Wildcat golf team, and we look forward to seeing more from her in the near future. The next golf match is Tuesday against Mountain Home. Be sure to go out and support those Wildcats. Golf season is definitely in full swing. Now let's take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Grant Allen will join us. Don't go anywhere. The Wildcat Sports Network will be right back.
Helping your family stay healthy and active is what we're all about at Northwest Physicians, and we're expanding to meet the needs of our growing community. Today, you'll find more than 40 convenient locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, including primary care, specialty, and urgent care clinics, so we're always close by when you need us. To find the location nearest you, visit nw-physicians.com.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Chevrolet has the longest lasting, most dependable full-size trucks on the road. And at Everett Chevrolet, we think the slogan, "Find New Roads," couldn't be more at home than in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. The 2015 Silverado has the most fuel-efficient gas V8 ever, perfect for those long drives in the country. And for those new roads that are hard to find, Silverado's rugged power will pull you through. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions. Oh!
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we needed.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
All-in-one labor delivery recovery rooms. Level 3 neonatal ICU with 24/7 on-site coverage by neonatology physicians or neonatal nurse practitioners. The area's only medical staff with a maternal fetal medicine specialist for high-risk pregnancies. Over 53,000 bundles of joy delivered. If you're expecting, you can expect more from us. The birthplace of wow. To learn more or to find a physician, visit northwesthealth.com/babies.
Welcome back. Joining us now is Grant Allen. Now, Grant, you're only a junior and you're leading this offense. How does it feel to be 2-0 so far this year?
Well, it's a great feeling. You know, we've got off to a great start. We've been pretty good offensively, and we just hope to continue to climb this season.
Now, what do you feel like you improved on from your sophomore to your junior year?
Basically just reading the defense. I've gotten a lot better, like in the middle part of the game. I put in a lot of time in the film room and just kind of developing the middle part of my game.
Now, what have you seen from this Jenks team? We know they're 0-3 coming to this game, but they're always a good football team. What have you seen on film from the defense?
They give us a lot of looks. That's what we've seen on film. They give up the deep ball, so I think we can attack them there. And you know, they're pretty physical up front, so we have to have a good game on the offensive line. You know, get the run game going.
Well, Grant, thanks for joining us. As always, good luck tonight. We'll take one more quick commercial break, but when we come back, Coach Wood will be here to help us close this one out. Don't go anywhere. WCSN will be right back.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly. Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother. Need a runner.
2 seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
I'm Jimmy, and this has been my definition of fresh since 1983.
Back with us to help close the show out is Coach Wood. Now, Coach, let's get right to it. What can we expect from Jenks tonight?
Well, I mean, I know the record's deceiving, 0-3. They played a really good Owasso team, a Bixby team, and a Union group, and those three are legitimate state title contenders. You know, they've had some unfortunate breaks come up on the short end stick, but we're bringing in a Jenks team that's as good as they always are. I mean, they've got really good O-line, D-line, really kind of set the tone, the skill positions. The quarterback started last year as a sophomore, took him semifinals. He's back. They just got a top-end tailback back coming off of an injury, or he had not played the first couple of weeks, but he's back, looked really good against Union. And so they're just dynamic offensively, really try to establish the run, play action, really play the numbers in their game. I think they do a great job scheming people. And then defensively, they'll come out of a 3 front. Their 3 down linemen are just really talented young men. And then, you know, their back end linebackers fly to the football. Secondary is really stout. So I think we got a team that's, you know, trying to get that first win of the year and try to knock out some of that frustration from them early losses. So I think we're going to have a really good ball club tonight coming in here, and it's going to be a good game.
You didn't get the win last year at Jenks. How important is it to get that win in front of your home crowd for the first time this season, being at home?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those marquee games, and it's a staple win. If you can get this win against a Jenks, I mean, that kind of just kickstarts you and keeps you plugging along. I mean, I'm pleased with what we've done in non-conference. This finishes it up tonight. You know, like to win the home game. You know, take care of your own your turf. You win at home, and try to get ourselves to 3-0, and that way we've got a clean slate as we get ready for next week against Rogers.
What do you feel like your ball club needs to do to get a win?
Well, I just think we come out and play with great energy, handle the adversity. There's going to be adversity. This is we're playing a heavyweight matchup, so there's going to be times where we could be down or it could be nip and tuck, and how do you handle that? How do you overcome that? But we've got to create some turnovers. We've got to win the turnover battle, and then on third down, both offensively and defensively, we've got to get off the field, and offensively, we've got to be able to extend those drives.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us. As always, good luck tonight. That's all the time we have for this week. For Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins and Athletic Director Wayne Stellick, I'm Jackson Braswell. Up next is Kickoff. We'll see you next week.
Catering provided by Applebee's.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Wildcat fans, stay connected with your favorite team all year long with the official app of the Har-Ber Wildcats. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Har-Ber Wildcat Athletic app will keep you up to date with all things Wildcat. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Wildcats. You can download it today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
I'm Jimmy, and this has been my definition of fresh since 1983.
We came to Arvest Bank to see what makes it different.
It's a community bank that really reaches out to the customers to make them feel special. I feel special every time I come in here.
They want to be involved in the community and want to be part of the community.
They support our university, our athletic department.
They've told us that they could have a fleet of volunteers there to help this year if we need it.
I see them at a lot of our Hispanic community events that we do.
I can't think of another bank in the city that has such a big community presence as Arvest.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
Ever since we incorporated theater into our practices, our hustle plays have increased 60%.
No, guys, I need more emotion. I want to feel it. Show me the emotions.
Chevrolet has the longest lasting, most dependable full-size trucks on the road. And at Everett Chevrolet, we think the slogan, "Find New Roads," couldn't be more at home than in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. The 2015 Silverado has the most fuel-efficient gas V8 ever, perfect for those long drives in the country. And for those new roads that are hard to find, Silverado's rugged power will pull you through. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's. Hometown Fresh.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Jim Rollins, Athletic Director Wayne Stellick, and High School Principal Dr. Danny Brackett, we'd like to welcome you football fans to the campus of Springdale Har-Ber High School and Wildcat Stadium for 2017 Homecoming. At this time, we'd like to introduce the Masters of Ceremonies for this evening. President of Student Council, Andrew Wiedeker, and Board Member of ACME, Isaac Anthony.
Good evening, Wildcats. This is your Student Council President, Andrew Whitaker.
Good evening, Wildcats. This is your board member of ACME, Isaac Anthony.
Please give a round of applause for your 2017 Homecoming Maids. Sophomore maid, Jasmine Jones. Jasmine is the daughter of Eric and Nikki Jones. Jasmine is being escorted by her father, Eric Jones. Jasmine is a member of Student Council and Latina Outreach. Jasmine also plays softball, volleyball, and track at Har-Ber High. Jasmine volunteers in food drives, nursing homes, leadership teams, and churches. After graduation, Jasmine plans to attend the University of Arkansas and become an orthodontist. Sophomore maid, Jasmine Jones. Sophomore maid, Felicity Ann Rubio. Felicity is the daughter of Josue Rubio and Joanna Rubio. Felicity is being escorted by her father, Josue Rubio. Felicity is a member of the Har-Ber Camerata Choir, the Har-Ber High Forensics Team, Youth for Christ, and Principals Council. Felicity is a two-time All-Region Choir member and received the Kiwanis Youth Excellence Award. After graduation, Felicity plans to pursue a career in helping others on a personal level. Sophomore maid, Felicity Ann Rubio. Sophomore maid, Faith Snow. Faith is the daughter of Kent and Jen Snow. Faith is being escorted by her father, Kent Snow. Faith plays on the Har-Ber varsity soccer team and plays the trumpet in the Har-Ber High marching band. Faith volunteers her time at the church and the Ronald McDonald House. After graduation, Faith plans on attending college and to pursue a career in teaching. Sophomore maid, Faith Snow. Junior maid, Wendy Avalos. Wendy is the daughter of Patty and Miguel Hernandez. Wendy is being escorted by her mother, Patty Hernandez. Wendy is a member of the Har-Ber High Band, where she is in the color guard. She is also a member of the Har-Ber High Key Club and the International Club. Wendy is a three-time member of All Region, and after graduation, Wendy plans to attend the University of Arkansas for international business and to major in Spanish. Junior maid, Wendy Avalos. Junior maid, Reagan Couch. Reagan is the daughter of Brent and Ray Couch. Reagan is being escorted by her father, Brent Couch. Reagan is a member of the Har-Ber High Band, where she is the co-captain of the color guard. Reagan is a member of National Honor Society and FBLA. Reagan volunteers at Cross Church, where she leads a group of kindergartners. She has also made the All-Region Band for 3 years. After graduation, Reagan plans to attend college and become an occupational therapist, and would like to work in the rehab center at a children's hospital. Junior maid, Reagan Couch. Junior maid, Dulce Perez. Dulce is the daughter of Jose and Alma Perez. Dulce is being escorted by her teacher, Jared Park. Dulce enjoys dancing, singing, acting, and bowling. She's an active member of St. Raphael Church, and Dulce was the recipient of the Miss Personality Award in the 2017 Miss HBHS pageant. Dulce won first place in the 2016 Bowling Special Olympics competition. Dulce volunteers as a peer helper and a teacher aide in her classroom. After graduation, Dulce plans to attend Lifestyles College for living in Fayetteville. Junior maid, Dulce Perez. Junior maid, Gracie Stevenson. Gracie is the daughter of Tony and Brianna Stevenson. Gracie is being escorted by her father, Tony Stevenson. Gracie is a member of Key Club, FBLA, Youth for Christ, Student Council, and Junior Class Council. Gracie plays the clarinet in the Har-Ber Band and is the co-captain of the color guard. Gracie has been a part of band for 5 years, and she is also a 3-time All-Region qualifier. After graduation, Gracie plans to attend Florida State and major in sports management, then go to the University of Arkansas Law School and hopefully work with the Kansas City Royals. Junior maid, Gracie Stevenson. Senior maid, Alondra Altamirano. Alondra is the daughter of Ignacio and Alma Altamirano. Alondra is being escorted by her father, Ignacio Altamirano. Alondra is a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, Senior Class Council, Spanish Honor Society, and the Har-Ber Band. Alondra spends her time volunteering in the Latin community by dancing in a traditional Mexican dance. After graduation, Alondra plans on attending the University of Arkansas and to pursue a career in dermatology or orthodontics. Senior maid, Alondra Altamirano. Senior maid, Amy Franco Bonilla. Amy is the daughter of Alex Franco and Marina Bonilla. Amy is being escorted by her father, Alex Franco. Amy is a member of the Har-Ber High Marching Band, where she is in the color guard. She's in the Sign Language Club and Key Club. Amy is in Spanish Honor Society and has received the Biliteracy Award and the National Spanish Exam Award. After graduation, Amy plans to attend the University of Arkansas to study architecture and get a major in Spanish and a minor in mathematics. Senior maid, Amy Franco. Senior maid, Megan LaMandola. Megan is the daughter of Tony and Karen LaMandola. Megan is being escorted by her father, Tony LaMandola, and her brother, Mitch LaMandola. Megan is a member of Student Council, where she serves as the Public Relations Officer, is the Vice President of the senior class, an officer in National Honor Society, and Megan has been on Har-Ber varsity soccer since she was a freshman, and a captain since she was a sophomore. Megan has played soccer for the Arkansas Comets for 10 years, and Megan also attends St. Raphael Catholic Church and youth group. Megan is a two-time Defensive Player of the Year for varsity soccer, and MVP, has been selected to the first team all-conference and all-state for Har-Ber varsity soccer. After graduation, Megan hopes to attend the Air Force or Naval Academy, obtain a biology major, and pursue a career in health sciences. Senior maid, Megan LaMandola. Senior maid, Jasmine Elizabeth Nelson. Jasmine is the daughter of Charlene and Damon Nelson. Jasmine is being escorted by her father, Damon Nelson, and mother, Charlene Nelson. Jasmine is the president of the Bell Canto Choir, a member of Key Club and the theater department, and will be in the play Parents Just Don't Understand. Jasmine volunteers at the library during the summer and to assist elderly men and women with Parkinson's. After graduation, Jasmine plans to attend the University of Arkansas for a master's in social work and a business degree. She hopes to open her own inpatient clinic. Senior maid, Jasmine Elizabeth Nelson. Senior maid, Athena Sparks. Athena is the daughter of Matthew and Anna Sparks. Athena is being escorted by her father, Matthew Sparks. Athena is a member of the Har-Ber High track team. She's a member of FCA and International Club, and she's an avid member of her church, where she sings on the worship team. Athena also volunteers at Pack Shop, helping feed millions over the world. She also volunteers at the nursery in her church. After graduation, Athena plans on attending the University of Arkansas to obtain a major in business and entrepreneurship and receive a minor in Spanish. Senior maid, Athena Sparks. All right, Wildcats, join me in congratulating your 2017 Har-Ber High homecoming court. And now, it is my pleasure to announce your 2017 Fall Homecoming Queen, Megan LaMandola.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best. every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's, hometown fresh.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Helping your family stay healthy and active is what we're all about at Northwest Physicians. And we're expanding to meet the needs of our growing community. Today, you'll find more than 40 convenient locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, including primary care, specialty, and urgent care clinics, so we're always close by when you need us. To find the location nearest you, visit nw-physicians.com.
Do you need new tires? Do you want a price match guarantee? Do you want to wait in a newly renovated waiting room? Do you want tire services at any time with no appointment? Then Tire Tracks is the place for you. With our price match guarantee and the largest inventory of new and used tires in the area, we have tires for every budget. Tire Tracks, Northwest Arkansas's largest independent tire dealer.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Okay, yeah, but don't you think I should add like some... Ow! Ref, yellow card! Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
This is Jack. And this...
I am starving!
...is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks with all white meat and lots of protein. They're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned, customer friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here. Here. And here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas. Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here. Here. And here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Har-Ber High School in Springdale, Arkansas. It's game night here on Friday night. The Wildcats taking on the Jenks Trojans. Har-Ber comes into this game 2-0, Jenks 0-3. That's not a record that's very common for Jenks.
No, it isn't. You know, they're a national powerhouse year after year. You know, last year 11-1, lost to Union in the semifinals. Union went on to win the state championship, largest classification in the state. Jenks is a powerhouse, and 0-3 does not represent this team whatsoever.
Yeah, a lot of people talking about this game, and they're saying, oh, well, it may not be as good of a game as it has been in years past because of that 0-3 record. Let me tell you, it's going to be a good game. Jenks played really well against Tulsa Union last week. They should have won that ball game, gave up some points in the fourth quarter to lose it. The thing is that they have the same quarterback from last year, a lot of the same interior linemen. On the offensive and defensive end, they're going to be tough.
Yeah, and they also get their running back back. Noah Hernandez, who's a star running back, came back injured. Last game was his first week back. That was the big difference. You know, they did lose the game, but it was significantly closer than the first two games.
Well, Har-Ber just about ready to run out of the tunnel. We have the national anthem starting here at the stadium. We'll take a quick break and be back after this. You're watching Har-Ber Wildcat football.
I just need it lower.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Better.
Yeah, but don't you think I should add like
No! Red, yellow card!
Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, they always do this.
Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Yeah, just
no.
one more time.
But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like,
No, just one more time.
Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Much better.
This is Jack. And this
I am starving!
is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks with all white meat and lots of protein. They're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Serve with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Welcome back into Har-Ber High School. Just about ready for kickoff here. 4 minutes. Team's getting ready to run out. This is a big-time atmosphere, Donald.
Yeah, anytime somebody comes pre-conference into Wildcat Stadium, they're pretty powerful. Jenks, we had Jeff City, usually Webb City. If Coach Wood schedules them to come in here, they've got
Captains for the
talent to
Jenks
bring.
Trojans, number 10, Matthew
Har-Ber going
Minix.
with the all-gray
Number 12,
uniforms.
Matthew McCabe. Number 29,
Tonight,
Clayton
Blaze Brothers and
Miles.
Peyton Kofer out to the middle of the field for the pregame toss. Donald, last year it was an interesting game between Har-Ber and Jenks. Har-Ber was the more physical team in the first half, but kind of sputtered in the second half. And really it was because Logan Collins got hurt. They relied on sophomore Connor Sykes. He hasn't been dressed out all year, but really looking for this Har-Ber team to score some more points this year against a great Jenks defense.
No, absolutely. The thing is, though, the Har-Ber, the diversity of the offense is what makes this thing important. So, we have offense, we have passing, we have throwing. The receivers are good. Obviously Pounders is out, which was a formidable weapon. But, Grant Allen at quarterback, we have very diverse offense.
Athletics in Springdale has been producing winners since 1910. Our coaches do a tremendous job connecting our students to our schools. We are one community.
See the banner going up, just about ready for the Wildcats to run through. A big crowd here. This is the first time this home crowd has got a chance to see Har-Ber at home. The people of Springdale have seen the Bulldogs play a couple games at home, and they've won both of them. They have a chance to go 3-0 tonight down in Russellville.
Yeah, it's great football for Springdale so far this year. 3-0 potentially for the Bulldogs. Jenks comes in 0-3. Obviously, the Wildcats have an opportunity to go 3-0 also. Springdale has something to be proud of. Football is definitely back in Northwest Arkansas here in Springdale.
And even you look at some of those junior high scores last night. George Junior High put it on Southwest Junior High. Those East Side schools are really making a turn for the better.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The competition in this conference, we talked about it time and time again, the competition is unbelievable. So anybody can beat anybody in the 7A West. That's what makes it the toughest conference in the state. That's why year after year the state championship is played by a team out of Northwest Arkansas.
Har-Ber just about ready to run through the banner as the smoke is pouring out of the tunnel, and here come the Wildcats. Sporting the all-gray uniforms tonight, light blue numbers. That's going to be fun to decipher tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, no, especially when they get wet and they get sweaty.
Have to see who will be receiving and who will be playing defense first. Har-Ber normally likes to defer. Last year they really liked to defer, but Donald, I've been shocked at how well this offense has clicked so far in the first two games, and it's really behind the performance of Grant Allen.
No, it really is. He does a great job in the pocket. He's looking for pass patterns. He does a great job of getting the ball to the receivers, and if those are covered up, he does a great job of scrambling. He's fun to watch. He's very well balanced, very well poised in the pocket. He does a fantastic job, and he's a different player than he was last year.
Well, Har-Ber is going to receive the football to start this game. Going to have three deep back. It looks like Kofer, Eckwood, and Blaze Brothers to receive the kick. And if I remember correctly, last year Jenks had a heck of a kicker.
Yeah, it was touchback after touchback.
And he kicked almost a 50-yarder as well during the game.
Yeah.
Have to see if it's the same. I don't believe it's the same kicker. Max Merritt is his name. He's a senior, but no, he wasn't a lefty for sure. Kick is underway. It's a good one, but should be returnable for the Wildcats. Brothers returns it at the 10. They hand it off outside to Eckwood. He's in the clear across the 30. Has one man to beat, and he's up the field at the 40 and tackled over the 45-yard line. Tevin Eckwood with a nice return.
Yeah, it looks like we got a block in the back here against Har-Ber, so that's going to come back.
Nothing like that first penalty of the ball game. Har-Ber, one of the most penalized teams in the 7A West. They cleaned it up a little bit last week, though.
Yeah, they did. Compared to Southside, where there was 24 penalties, definitely made a big adjustment there. Hopefully, we get this one out of the way, and there's not too many more penalties for Har-Ber for the rest of the game.
So we'll be backed up a touch, but not too far, as they are still, well, we're waiting to see. So it was a legal block in the back, and they will mark it off all the way back to the 22. So still better than a touchback.
Yeah, no, excellent. Thanks to Eckwood getting out there around the end. We say game after game, we kind of want to see him get open field just to see him turn the Jets on.
So Har-Ber starting with a 5-receiver set, 4 to the left of Allen. Talked about how this Jenks team gives a lot of different defensive looks, and right off the bat, they're going deep to Parchman. Parchman just overthrown. Had a beat on his man.
Yeah, if you're going to miss the pass, throw it a little bit deeper, because if you underthrow it, it's right into the defensive hands, so that was well thrown. Good job, just a couple steps off. But I like the play right off the bat.
Yeah. So 2nd down and 10. Looks like Peyton Kofer in the backfield. Allen in the pistol. They're going to fake it to him. Throws it to Brighton Cook, and he drops it. Haven't seen that from Cook so far this year. Maybe a little bit of jitters early on in this ball game.
Yeah, I hope that's the case. I hope we get these things out of the way and become the well-oiled machine the Har-Ber offense has become. Yeah, I want to apologize right from the start. It's going to be very difficult to pick up the numbers on these jerseys.
Luckily, we've called the games for a while, so you can recognize some people just by their posture or the way they run. Allen gets it, steps up in the pocket, a little bit of pressure. Now he's on the move. Allen's got the 1st down, tried to pull it away from him. Nice job of tucking it away and securing it. Big 1st down by Allen on 3rd and long.
Yeah, again, Allen doing a great job looking. Don't force him any bad passes. Tucks the ball, gets the 1st down. We're 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Three receivers to Allen's left. He's in the pistol. And has Collins behind him. They're going to fake it to Collins. Allen's is going to keep it, gets it away, and it is caught at the 45. A host of Trojans are there to make the tackle. And that was Hunter Wood with the catch.
Allen doing a good job scrambling in the clasp of the defender there. Does get the pass off to Wood, but does a great job. Just shy of the 1st down, but holds on to the ball.
2nd and 1. Har-Ber going to hand it off up the middle to Collins. Nice job of waiting for his blocks to open up. He gets the 1st down, and Har-Ber's got it at their own 48. That was Kofer on the carry. So 1st and 10 Wildcats at the 49. Bring Kofer in motion. And we got a flag on the play. Most likely be a false start. So that's the 2nd penalty on the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 15. Got to limit those penalties against a good team like Jenks.
No, anytime you play a great team, anytime you play anybody, you want to get the penalties to a minimum, but they could be the difference in a ball game if you're playing great teams.
4 receivers to the right. Pretty bunched up in the slot. Allen with the snap, looking to get it away quickly. He lobs it up, and it is really in no man's land between Brighton Cook and Parchman. That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
Yeah, Allen looked like he rushing that just to evade some of the defenders there, rushing it downfield. Is a little farther downfield than he normally throws the ball. But I feel like one of these is going to connect. That's typical Wood, downfield deep, get the play, get some momentum going.
And they said that they were susceptible to the deep ball when I talked to Allen this week. And what he saw on film is that they felt like they could beat him over the top. Allen gets the snap, fakes the handoff, now steps up in the pocket under some pressure, gets away from one tackler and gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. That's just a good job to make something out of nothing.
No, absolutely. You know, He's dodging tacklers in the backfield. He does scramble. Still looking for a pass play, but tucks it, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That's good for 5 yards.
3rd and 10. Another empty set for Allen. Tried the hard count. Now we'll scan the sidelines for the play. 6 seconds on the play clock. Gonna have to get it off. Allen gets the snap. Looks for the corner route to Brighton Cook. It's caught at the 30. Brighton breaks 2 tackles across the 25 and almost down to the 20. What a play by Brighton Cook. Got turned around and made a nice grab.
Cook doing a good job of catching the football in coverage and then fighting with somebody dragging downfield on his shoulders. Got at least 3 or 4 extra yards there. Just one leg hopping. Great effort.
So 1st and 10 from the Jenks 22. Har-Ber spreading the field. It's the snap. Hands it off to Kofor. Kofor, nice hole up the middle. Gets across the 20 and down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on 1st down. And what Har-Ber's been able to do this drive is keep Jenks off balance a little bit.
Yeah, just, they don't know whether to load the box and anticipate the run or spread out and anticipate the pass. And that's one of the great attributes that the Har-Ber offense has. You just cannot go full throttle in one position, one specific play model.
Now it looks like Jenks calls their first timeout of the ballgame. We'll take one with them. 8:40 left to go in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Springdale is proud to support the Har-Ber Wildcats. Jimmy John's, where fresh and fast meat. As we resume play, the Wildcats have the ball at the Jenks 17-yard line, 2nd down and 5.
All right, 8:40 on the clock. Wildcats trot back out on the field. They're in the Storms Orthodontics red zone, looking to tack on the first points of the game. Go for next to Allen. Allen going to drop back to pass. Side route on Kofor. Kofor catches it with one hand, and he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a grab by Peyton Kofor.
Kofor sticks his right arm out, gets the grab, and then he grabs a gear and takes it all the way to the end zone. That is a beautiful play.
Crossing route from Kofor is good enough for the first 6 of the night, and the Wildcats lead 6-0 with 8:33 on the clock. That timeout worked in the favor of the Wildcats.
No, absolutely.
Now Jesus Zumbo on for the extra point. Zumbo just about automatic on these.
Yeah, he is definitely a great kicker.
Extra point is up and good. 7-0 the score, Wildcats and Trojans. We'll take a quick break and be back after this. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
I'm Jimmy, and this has been my definition of fresh since 1983.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and play.
Zumbo lining it up to kick it off. And I talked to Coach Wood this week. University of Arkansas is having some kicking troubles. If you're a Hog fan, you know that. I have no idea why they're not looking at this guy. He rips that one right to the goal line. Returnable for Jenks. They got a nice hole up the middle. He also makes a tackle. Oh, that's not. That's Eckwood, I believe.
Yeah, he's a fantastic kicker. The great thing about Zumbo as a kicker is that he's consistent. I mean, if anything, it doesn't matter if you can kick a 52-yarder every once in a while. If you're consistent every single time the ball's on the tee, that's what you look for in a kicker. And we definitely need that up on the hill in Fayetteville.
.8:26 on the clock. See how this Wildcat defense performs after shutting out Jefferson City last week. Going to be a tougher test tonight as some veterans at the skill positions for Jenks. They hand it off right off the bat. Not a lot of room up the middle. He gets to the outside, and Har-Ber, in good pursuit of the football, makes the play after a short gain.
Yeah, Har-Ber, if anything, as we talk time and time again, does a great job of spreading the offense out to the sideline. If you have to run 30 yards to the sideline to get around the Har-Ber defense, they're going to take pursuit angle and they're going to cut it down. So they'll take 2 yards every play because then at that point it's 3 and out.
2nd down and 8. Ian Corwin, the quarterback for Jenks. Corwin steps up, has a man out of the backfield. One-on-one on the outside. Nice job by the Wildcats to cut that one short. I believe that was Chase Strickland out there who made the play. Or no, that's Sanders. Chop Sanders. Nice job to set his feet and make the tackle.
Yeah, that was just a dump pass out to Cox there for Jenks. He was wide open. This fast, aggressive defense swarmed to the football and then shut it down. It could have been a first down, but Har-Ber Wildcats got over there and shut it down for just a 3-yard gain.
3 receivers to the left of Corwin as it is 3rd and 5. Bring a man in motion. Corwin under some pressure, now going to tuck it and run. He's got plenty of room for the first down. He's up to the 50 and out of bounds at the Har-Ber 49. Once the play broke down, there was nobody on the right side.
No, there's plenty of room for him to run, took advantage of that, and picked up big yardage there. Gets him across midfield.
Fake handoff, quick pass into the middle of that Har-Ber defense. Nice gain. Will be about 1 yard short of the first down once the dust clears. That's number 11, DJ Wagner. He's listed as the best receiver on this squad.
Yeah, Wagner doing a good job of holding on the football. The Har-Ber Wildcat defense does a great job of swarming to the ball, so you're going to have to contend with at least 10 guys every single time you have the football.
2nd down and 1. Looks like Hernandez now in the backfield. He was injured the first 2 weeks, but was a huge playmaker last week against Tulsa Union, and they're happy to have him back.
Yeah, even though they lost that game, it was very close compared to the first 2.
Bring Wagner in motion, fake it, and quick snap to Hernandez. He's got the first down and is tackled at around the Har-Ber 38. Direct snap there, fooled the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, just a quick play up the middle. He did take the snap, he gets it outside, finds a backside seam, gets the first down. Very effective so far in his debut.
First and 10 for the Trojans. Here's the deal about Corwin at quarterback. He's not going to just blow you away with his arm strength, but he's efficient. He's one of those quarterbacks that just somehow makes plays.
Right.
Fake the handoff, pass out to the receiver, and quickly tackled out there by Blaze Brothers. There's not a more sure tackler on this Har-Ber defense than Brothers.
Yeah, Brothers does a fantastic job. That's number 15, Pitcock, on the reception. Picks up 6 yards, so they're getting small chunks of yardage in the positive direction, and defense has got to buckle down a little bit here on the Wildcat side.
One receiver to each side of Corwin. Now they bring Pitcock in motion. They're going to hand it off on the outside to Hernandez. He tries to cut it upfield. Nice job by the defense to man the gap, and that'll bring up a 3rd and short. So 3rd and about, I'd say a long 3. What do you think, Donald? Long 3 or 4?
Yeah, no, it's a long 3.
It's going to be an empty set. Keep your eye on number 11 in the slot at the top of your screen. That's Wagner. That's his go-to receiver. They're going to bring him in motion, though. He's looking that way, now flushed out of the pocket. He'll step up, nowhere to go. We got a penalty flag and a tackle anyways. It's got to be a holding. And the Har-Ber's lucky they didn't get a penalty flag on the tackle as well.
Late hit, right.
Yeah. He looked like he was reaching for the flag.
That's what I thought he was doing too, reaching in his pocket.
Har-Ber runs Peyton Kofer as well as Brian Cook into the game. Let's see the flag. Got a holding on the offense. It's declined, and that'll bring up 4th down. So no late hit call, thankfully, for the Wildcats.
Yeah, we don't need any more penalties to tonight's game.
I'm keeping a tally tonight. Only 2 so far, though.
Yeah.
And 1 on Jenks. So 4th down and about 6 yards. 5 receiver set. Gordon with the snap. Looking for his man. It is underthrown. He got hit as he threw, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Nice pressure by the Wildcats.
Har-Ber defense stepping it up. They give up some yards. Jenks taking it downfield, but they tightened up the edges there, tightened up the defense, and now the Wildcats get the ball back.
Let's see if they can build on that offensive momentum. Another guy they're missing tonight is Brock Pounders. See him on the sidelines. He's walking around okay. Had an MRI this week. I obviously don't know what that MRI read, but from all indications, I think he's going to be out about 4 weeks. Didn't think it was a tear of the ACL, which is nice.
He's out walking around, so that's a plus.
Yeah. And we got a penalty flag. Be an illegal procedure on the Wildcats. Well, it just mean they have to go a little further. Allen brings Wood in motion. Show blitz. Allen keeps it, and he'll be sacked behind the 20-yard line. Probably should have handed it off. It looked like an option read.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to run the offense when you're fighting for your life here. I'm looking there at the defense for Jenks on the line. There's some big boys down there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're always going to have some big guys. Now Allen checking the play, 10 seconds on the play clock. And we got a whistle, timeout, Wildcats. We'll take a timeout with them. Har-Ber up 7-0 with 3:31 left to go in the first quarter. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Helping your family stay healthy and active is what we're all about.
Welcome back. 3:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Har-Ber with the football, looking at a second and very long. As Allen gets the snap, fakes the run, now steps up in the pocket, throws it across the middle. He's got Parchment. Parchment across the 40 and runs over a man at the 49. That was a laser from Allen.
That was perfect in stride pass. And, he's dodging defenders, steps up, sets his feet, fires it off a laser beam, Parchment, and he didn't even break stride. Caught it in stride, full speed, gets across midfield for the Wildcats.
Now handoff up the middle. That's Logan Collins, who fights for a couple yards. Up across the 50 into Jenks territory.
It appears to be the game plan is to utilize the pass to take advantage of the Jenks defense weakness. They're doing a great job of getting the plays downfield.
And we got an offsides there on Jenks. Nice job of the hard count. Looking at some of the personnel, you're talking about some big boys. One name that I know for sure that I remember from last year, it's number 52, Travion Sear. He's 6'1", 320, but he was that same exact size as a sophomore last year, and people at Jenks were all over him, saying that he already had offers from the University of Oklahoma, was a no-doubt D1 guy. A little surprised he didn't grow any more height-wise, but he is a rock in the middle of that defense.
Yeah, very much the anchor there.
Second down for the Wildcats. Allen looking deep, has a man in stride. That is Wood, and just underthrew him. He definitely had some different distance between him and the defenders.
Yeah, just a touch underthrown, it looks like.
You see Sear there right at the 40-yard line. He's hard to miss at that D tackle spot. Only a junior, so he's got one more year of growth.
For a big guy, too, he's very athletic. He moves very well for a big guy.
Third and short for the Wildcats. They're lined up in the pistol. Get the snap, handoff up the middle. Gopher fighting for the first down. It looks like he got it across the 40, and that's just effort.
He just basically lowered his shoulder and just grinded it out. Cross, he's taking the whole line of scrimmage with him.
Har-Ber at the Jenks 40 with 2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Now on the snap, quick pass to the outside to Parchment. Breaks two tackles, he's across the 35 and gets all the way across the 30 for the first down. Nice play there by Parchment.
Parchment does a great job of catching in double coverage. Makes two guys miss on the tackle, open field tackle, runs downfield, gets a first down.
It's been a good quarter for Allen so far, 5 of 9, 105 yards and a touchdown against a good Jenks defense.
It's 7-0 right now. Wildcats knocking on the red zone door, but it's going to be a great football game.
Empty set for the Wildcats, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Allen, quick pass into the flat, that's to Wood. Wood across the 25, and he's dragging tacklers all the way down to the 22. Nice pickup on first down of 8 yards.
.138 on the clock still. Plenty of time from the 23-yard line.
Second down and 2. Handoff up the middle to Collins. He breaks the first tackle, and he is close to the 20-yard line.
Collins doing a good job of making something out of nothing. As soon as he got the ball, he was already fighting off defenders. Falls forward, grinds out 2 more yards, and now it's just, it's 3rd and 2 now.
That's one thing I've noticed so far about Jenks. They haven't been real sure tacklers, and they also look tired already.
Yeah.
Some of those guys at the linebacker position with their hands around their hips, as well as the defensive line.
Well, the defense has been on the field quite a bit so far this game, so maybe it is a little early.
Bring a man in motion. Hand it off up the middle to Kofer, and he had nowhere to go that time. As that'll bring up 4th down. 4th and 4 for Har-Ber. Have to see if they kick it or go for it, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Fourth down and 4 for Har-Ber. This might be a situation where they do the hard count.
Try to draw them off and then bring the field goal out. That's what happened.
Yeah, they're going to call the timeout. Second timeout for Har-Ber this quarter. We'll see if they go forward or kick the field goal. 8 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Har-Ber up 7-0. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Do you need new tires? Do you want a price match guarantee? Do you want to wait in a newly renovated waiting room? Do you want tire services at any time with no appointment? Then Tire Tracks is the place for you. With our price match guarantee and the largest inventory of new and used tires in the area, we have tires for every budget. Tire Tracks, Northwest Arkansas's largest independent tire dealer.
Seconds. Looks like Har-Ber's going to try the field goal, which I think is a smart move. I mean, it's obviously not guaranteed points, but you always feel confident with Zumbo out there. This ball is at the 24-yard line, so you're looking at a 41-yarder. Okay, 39-yard field goal. Kick is on the way from Zumbo, and he just split the uprights, no doubt.
Plenty of leg.
Yeah.
Plenty of leg.
I'm telling you, if Arkansas doesn't recruit this kid, they're out of their mind. And from what I've heard, they haven't even sent him a letter. It's a joke.
That's ridiculous.
So Har-Ber up 10-0 with 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the kickoff. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Welcome back, Donald. What's been your impression of this Har-Ber offense so far?
You know, I think they're doing great. You know, the score is 10-0 in the first quarter. I'll take 10 points every single quarter.
Off fielded at the 5. Returnable once again, and a lot of room, but Har-Ber sniffs it out at the 25, and that's where the Trojans will set up shop.
First quarter, 10-0 Wildcats. And this is a very, I mean, although we said at the beginning of the game, Jenks is 0-3. This is not an 0-3 team that comes into Wildcat Stadium tonight. You know, very talented, very aggressive. These are big guys, very athletic, and they're a great challenge for this Wildcat team.
I don't believe they've played the size, especially on the defensive line, that they're facing tonight against this Jenks team, without a doubt.
Yeah. No, the Har-Ber offense, obviously the line has their work cut out for them tonight. You know, tomorrow they're going to be exhausted because Jenks brought everything they can to get that, you know, get as much penetration on Allen because Allen can make plays. And if he's running for his life, he cannot do that as well. That's part of the Jenks game plan. They want to, you know, upset the apple cart as much as possible so the rhythm and the tempo of this offense for the Wildcats doesn't throw up 50, 60 points.
So we're starting the second quarter here between the Trojans and the Wildcats. I want to know how we come up with these rankings. Do you know how we come up with these rankings? I mean, obviously I know Har-Ber's #1 in the state.
I don't. Well, Max Preps has it.
Oh, ball on the ground. Har-Ber diving on it, and they've got it inside the 20-yard line. botched handoff there from the Trojans. And the Wildcats with all the momentum here early on.
Yeah, Har-Ber obviously did a great job getting the fumble cover. Now they're inside the Storm orthodontic red zone. We need to capitalize on that, throw some more points on it, create more of a distance between Jenks and this powerful Har-Ber team.
That just looked like there was too much going on in that play. A lot of motion in the backfield. Here's another opportunity to shout out one of our sponsors. Best Sports sponsors our weather. It's a comfortable 79 degrees. That 30 wouldn't be comfortable. 79 degrees here in Springdale tonight. It's football weather.
Absolutely. I love seeing the leaves get ready to start changing. The nights are cooler. The days are comfortable.
Har-Ber might look to take a shot to the end zone immediately. Quick pass to the outside to Cook. And drags a tackler at the 15. He will not go down. It takes 4 to get him out of bounds.
I love watching him run the ball. He's slinging people off of him. They're trying to tackle him as 3 guys are hanging off of him. I mean, you can't ask more of your receivers than that. Catch the ball, run super fast, and when you're getting tackled, start slinging people off of it.
2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to each side of Allen. Kofer in the backfield. Now they bring a man in motion. Fake it his way. Allen across the middle. Almost a one-hand catch. And it falls incomplete.
He catches that backhand, one-hand catch. I'm going down to get an autograph. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, incredible. Empty set for the Wildcats. Need a touchdown here. Field goals are great, but I like to get it in the end zone. And we got a whistle and another timeout. Har-Ber going to take their 3rd and final timeout here in the first half with plenty of time on the clock. But we'll take a timeout with them. Critical 3rd down coming up. Har-Ber up 10-0 with 11 minutes to go in the first half.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us on.
Well, we got a flag at the end of the play. Ball was overthrown by Allen. Fans are clapping like it was on Jenks, but as soon as it was incomplete, I looked down. I think it was a late flag.
Yeah, it was a late flag.
Yeah, it's pass interference on Jenks. So they bail out the Wildcats, and as you said, Har-Ber, well into the Storm's orthodontics red zone.
That's right.
So half the distance to the goal brings the Wildcats inside the 10 to the 8. Allen lined up in the pistol. They're going to hand it off over the outside to Collins. No room there. Har-Ber just hadn't been able to run the football very effectively all year.
Yeah, it's hard to run the football especially against this Jenks team, because they're doing a great job of getting penetration. It's hard you get the ball, you get the handoff, then you got to find some daylight to run, and there's just no daylight.
Luckily, they've been able to throw the football, though.
Yeah, no, we're doing a good job.
Once again, Jenks jumping off sides. It's going to move Har-Ber up a little bit. So second down and goal for the Wildcats at the 5. Allen with the snap, quick pass to the flat to Cook, breaks one tackle, headed towards the end zone, fighting off tacklers. Did he get in? No, he did not. They're going to mark him down inside the 1 yard line, but what an effort by Bryton Cook.
Cook doing everything he can, catch the ball, make people miss, dragging people 3 yards, just inches short of the touchdown, and you know he wanted it.
Oh, yeah. So that'll bring up third down and goal for the Wildcats inside the 1. Allen will be under center. Allen with the snap. Hands it off to Kofer. He's into the end zone for a touchdown, but we have a flag on the outside. That's going to be on Har-Ber. Legal procedure on the Wildcats. Backs it back up to the 5 and literally 5 steps forward, 5 steps back.
That's exactly what it was. Guess it's time for another Cook pass play.
Anybody, you got 5 guys out there, all of them extremely talented.
Yeah, very capable.
Allen looking for the play. No timeouts available, so he's going to have to run something. 5 seconds on the clock. Allen with the snap. Rolls out to his right, slant across the middle, and it's dropped by Cook. Had his man. Cook just couldn't hold on, and Har-Ber's going to have to trot that field goal team back out there. Donald, you hope plays like that don't come back to haunt you.
No, you get close to the end zone. You want to get it across the end zone, obviously, but now we're just going to have to settle for 3 points.
22-yard field goal. Cole Hedlund missed 2 last week for Arkansas within this mark. Just
call us. We'll hook you up.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep plugging Zazumbo because he is the man.
Not only is he a great kicker, he's just a great guy.
Kick is on the way, and it is true. Har-Ber up 13-0 with 9:32 left to go on the clock here in the first half. We'll take a quick break and be back after this. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Helping your family stay healthy and active is what we're all about at Northwest Physicians. And we're expanding to meet the needs of our growing community. Today, you'll find more than 40 convenient locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, including primary care, specialty, and urgent care clinics, so we're always close by when you need us. To find the location nearest you, visit nw-physicians.com.
Welcome back. 9:32 left to play. Har-Ber able to put on 3 more points after the turnover. Would have liked a touchdown, but still have to be happy with a 13-0 lead in the second quarter.
Yeah, we'll take points any way we can get them.
Kickoff from Zazumbo. That'll be deep into the end zone for a touchback. So this Jenks offense will start at the 20-yard line. And Donald, the Har-Ber defense has been great so far.
Obviously, they've shut them out so far. This is a great team from Jenks, and Har-Ber defense just aggressive. They're aggressive players, great athletes, good. They're fun to watch, and they got a big goose egg on the scoreboard so far.
Yeah, they've shut out opponents 5 straight quarters, looking for 6. Corwin with the snap, hands it off left side, no room. As the Har-Ber defense is there to get a tackle for a loss. And we also have a flag.
And one of the weapons, if you would, that Har-Ber defense has is they're very fast. So if you can get to the ball faster than the blockers can get out there to block, you're going to stretch this thing out. It's going to be hard to get yards against this Har-Ber defense.
Another thing that the Har-Ber defense is allowing is for Jenks' defense to be out there a long time, and they already look tired. They still got a half and half of a quarter left to play.
Yeah, there's a lot of football left, obviously, but as you mentioned before, they're gassed. They look like they're tired, and you cannot be tired against a Har-Ber offense.
First down and 20 for Jenks. Corwin with the snap, under some pressure, has to step up in the pocket and run. He'll slide down at the 10-yard line. Gain of about 4, but nice coverage once again from the Wildcats.
Yeah, doing a good job covering their men, letting the interior linemen on the defense get some penetration and do their job.
Second down and 21 for the Trojans. Corwin with the snap. Drops back to pass. He's looking left. Has the comeback route open. That's Wagner on the catch, and will make it a third and much more manageable.
Yeah, doing a good job. Getting a lot of that lost yardage back. Gets back into the sticks there, and it's basically 3rd and 7 now.
So 3rd and 7 for Jenks. Might see some pressure here for the Wildcats as Corwin changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Corwin looking left, steps up in the pocket and is sacked. Ball's on the ground. Who's got it? It's still loose. And the Wildcats say they have it. Har-Ber's got it, pushing it towards the goal line. They're tackled. It was Alejandro Ramirez in on the sack, and another turnover by the Wildcat defense.
That was just bobbling the ball, trying to pick it up and run with it, when in fact they should just jump on it and lay on it. But Wildcats get the ball back, and guess who's back on the field? The gas defense for Jenks.
And guess who else is back on the field? A yellow flag. Looked like he threw that one into the Har-Ber huddle. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct, I would assume. Yeah, so unsportsmanlike conduct on the Wildcats, backs it all the way up to the 30. That's 5 penalties now on the Wildcats. Jenks also has 5.
Well, not what you want to see when you get the ball turned over. But, I'll take the ball on the 30.
Yeah, absolutely. You need a touchdown here, though.
Yeah.
Allen with the snap. They'll hand it off right side. Kofor breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage and fights forward to around the 27-yard line. Decent gain on first down.
Yeah, just lowering your shoulder and grinding it out. That's the thing with Kofor, too. Kofor is very fast, obviously. One of the fastest high school athletes in the state of Arkansas. But he's very strong.
Yeah.
So you line him up, put him in the wedge, and let him just fight forward. He's going to get extra yards.
Allen with the snap, fakes the handoff, looks across the middle, had a man initially. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Get some positive yardage, but nice coverage downfield by the Trojans.
Yeah, everybody covered up there. No other choice but for Allen to tuck the ball and run.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats. And if I was the Jenks defense, I would keep an eye on Mr. Brighton Cook.
Absolutely. Down here at the bottom of the screen.
Allen with the snap, looking Cook's way. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Allen with a little bit of room, gets a nice block. He's at the 10 and is leveled out of bounds by that Jenks defense. Knocked his helmet off, but I believe he's okay.
Yeah, that is a big hit. We do not like to see big hits on the quarterbacks.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, if you're Allen, you got to get out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to get out of bounds or you got to slide. You just got to get down, get out of the way, and protect yourself. But, I mean, he's a competitor.
Now you're going to be able to see the Wildcat package from the Wildcats. It's Peyton Kofor. You saw him at quarterback a lot last year. He can throw it as well, but I'd be pressed to say he's probably going to run it. Kofor blasting it up the middle, and he is hit hard at the line of scrimmage. We got whistles all over the place. Refs trying to get in the middle. Don't want any flags.
No.
It looked like Kofor was down immediately, and there was still some wrestling going on.
It looked like it almost appeared that the ball was on the ground, the way they all just swarmed into the pile.
I just don't think they knew that Kofor was down.
Right.
So I'll bring up 2nd down and goal for Har-Ber. This will give a chance for Allen to come back in the game. Glad to see he's okay. When you get your helmet knocked off from a hit, that makes you a little bit worried.
It's definitely not flag football at that point.
No. Har-Ber going to spread it out at the 9. This is the toughest spot to score from. There's 8 seconds on the play clock. Allen with the snap, looking left, throws to his man. It's caught at the 5. That's a nice catch out there by, I believe, is that Dotson? Looks like Dotson.
Yeah, he's hurting too. He wants to come off the field.
So 3rd down and goal. Har-Ber trying to get this one in the end zone. They've had a couple of opportunities slip away from them. See if they can capitalize here. Allen with the snap, looking right. It's got a man open. Fades it to the corner, and it's knocked away by the Trojans. Lobbed it up a little bit. That might have been one that you zip in there.
Yeah, no, it was almost too soft of a throw because I think if the defender was on his toes, he could have easily picked that off and taken it downfield, and it could have been, even though it was in the end zone, it could have been a pick 6.
Oh, yeah. Well, another chance for Zazumbo. Har-Ber hasn't been able to get it in the end zone these last few possessions. Kick is on the way from Zazumbo, right down the middle. He's automatic, and Har-Ber up 16-0 with 5:10 left to play in the first half. We'll take a break and be back after this. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
As Azumbo on for the kickoff. Boots this one.
Good grief. That's going to bring rain.
Yeah. Ton of hang time and plenty to get in the end zone.
You know, tip of the hat to the Jenks defense.
Oh, yeah. Hanging
3 times in a row.
In the Storm's red zone.
Yeah, that's right, in the Storm's red zone. They shut down a very powerful Har-Ber Wildcat offense, you know, to where they walked away with 3. I mean, even though they lost 3 points in each of those 3 times, that's still a little bit of a moral victory.
Yeah, that's got to be a victory, especially because the 2 turnovers were deep in their territory.
Yeah, that's 21 points they could have had hung on them.
Corwin going to hand it off left side. Oh, he breaks a tackle, gets away. He has enough for the first down and is tackled out of bounds. Is that Hernandez?
Hernandez and Ramirez. Ramirez running down there with the assist.
Yeah, that's Will Cox on the run. Nice run by Cox. It's the first down in a while for Jenks. Corwin hands it off to Cox left side. Nice job that time by the Wildcats. Stuff the run, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Donald, first down is so important for a defense to keep them behind the sticks.
No, absolutely. If you can do your job and shut down the offense on the first down, it puts a lot of pressure on the offense to make something of the next 2 plays. Because if you can't get the next 2 plays downfield, you're punting the ball.
Three receivers to the right of Corwin. Cox in motion. Corwin with the snap, drops back to pass. Pocket collapsing under some pressure, and Har-Ber's got him in the backfield. That's Alejandro Ramirez again, his 2nd sack of the ballgame.
Ramirez doing a great job getting in there, mixing up. You know, it isn't just Ramirez. Ramirez is the one that got his name over the PA, but you know, the whole offense or defensive line, there's 3 of them. Getting in there, smashing the other 5 guys in the mouth, and making it hard for the quarterback to get the play off.
3rd down and long. About 15 yards. Might see some pressure again. Har-Ber was bringing the twist there. You could see they twisted around each other. They're now on the move. Pushing the pocket into the backfield. Corwin just going to have to lob it up into no man's land, and that'll bring up 4th down. Har-Ber defense swarming all over the field.
Yeah, that was man-to-man, easy coverage for the athletic defense that we have. You just cannot make a play if you were scrambling and your guys are all covered up. There's just nowhere to go.
And Alejandro Ramirez just looks really active tonight. He's got offers from some D1 schools. If you talk to people, they say he's leaning towards the Naval Academy. That would be a big get for the Naval Academy.
Absolutely. Great athlete, good guy. He's just fun to watch. And look at the hustle on him. He's downfield making plays.
First punt of the night. Rugby-style kick. What a roll across the 20, across the 15. That'll be down at the 12. Holy cow.
That is a big play.
And he took his time, too. What you like about that from the punter's perspective is that he got a chance to read the play, see if Har-Ber was backing off. That's what Allen did last week, and he ran it in for a 60-yard touchdown.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Allen did did the same thing. Fortunately, there was enough guys hanging around the punter to where he was forced to kick it. But good grief, look at the kick all the way down
to the 12.
To the 12-yard line. That's going to take a little bit of pressure off this Jenks defense.
That was a 70-some-odd yard kick.
It did not look pretty, but very effective.
Har-Ber hasn't been able to score when they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can score from 88 out. Kofor in the Wildcat keeps it going forward and has stopped at the 15-yard line after a gain of 3.
So Har-Ber doing a good job of getting this defense to respect the run play. Now you have to respect them in between the tackles And then once they start doing that and kind of getting a little bit comfortable with that, then Wood throws the ball deep downfield or out in the flats. Just a great diversity of plays here.
Might see a deep ball here. 2nd down and 7. 2 deep safeties, but 4 receivers. Oh, they're going to hand it off, but Jenks was in the backfield simultaneously with the handoff.
I mean, I don't know what to say to that. Like, we literally were in the backfield before he even got the football.
Oh, yeah. We had a whistle and a timeout now by the Trojans with 2:06 left on the clock. We'll take a break with them. Har-Ber up 16-0. You're watching the Wildcat Sports Network.
This is Jack. And this
I am starving!
is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks. With all white meat and lots of protein, they're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
.212 left to go on the clock. Pretty big 3rd down here, Donald. 3rd and 10, but if you don't pick it up, Jenks is probably going to have some good field position.
Now they are. Yeah, you got to get downfield. Downfield, we got 12 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to get in the end zone.
Har-Ber with the snap, play action pass. Allen steps up in the pocket, has room to run. He's across the 20, and we'll see if he got the 1st down. I believe he did. What a job there by Grant Allen.
That is just literally getting every single inch you can possibly get for the team. Like, I didn't think there was any possible way that he was going to get a 1st down. And then just at the last minute, he lunges forward, gets the ball across the sticks. 1st down Wildcats.
He's fast.
He's fast.
2 minutes on the clock. Har-Ber might have to hurry it up a little bit. Here going into half. Now a little pitch to the outside. Kofer's got it around the first tackler, and that's all he can get as he crosses the 25 and is down to the 27-yard line.
Yeah, the thing about with Kofer is that you have to respect his speed. I mean, there's no substitute for speed. And if he gets outside and he has a seam, he's going to cause some damage.
I'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Clock running at 1:30 left in the half. Allen calling the play at the line of scrimmage. Will be in the pistol formation. He gets the handoff. Looking downfield. A lot of contact with the receiver. I don't even think the referee was looking that way.
No, he wasn't. Looks like he was focused on the line of scrimmage. And here's some of the scores here for the 7A. It looks like Fayetteville 14, Dallas Bishop Dunn 13. It's a big game. Everybody's kind of got their eyes on. Rogers Mounties 35 for St. Louis Normandy. It's 35-0.
Got a big 3rd down and 6 here. Allen with the snap. Jenks bringing pressure. Quick pass out to Matt Thomas, and not much going out there. That'll bring up a 4th down and long, and Har-Ber's going to have to punt it away after Jenks calls a timeout. Donald, obviously this will be a big test for this Har-Ber defense, but they've played so well so far.
Yeah, they've done a great job. Obviously, you know, if a very powerful defense or a football team like Jenks comes into town and going into halftime they have no points, you can't ask more of your defense than that. You know, they've done a great job. They've had their back against the wall. They've done a good job, and you know, 0 on the scoreboard just proves that.
And talk about a turnaround. After that Southside game, they gave up over 35 points to that Southside team. Southside then got shut out by Greenwood, but Har-Ber hasn't given up a point since that game. Shut out Jeff City last week and is on the verge of a half of shutout football here against Jenks.
Yeah, we're almost 6 quarters in, and no points so far on this Wildcat defense.
And while Jenks is 0-3, they haven't struggled to score. They've had pretty good offensive production all year, so definitely an impressive feat if they're able to make it happen. Don't want to count your chickens, though, with a minute 5. High snap to Allen. He's got to get it off. He does. Nice kick. Will bounce it around the 45 and will go inside the 40. That's athleticism right there just to field that snap.
Yeah. No, there's no doubt about Grant Allen is a great athlete. You know, we've seen the guy run the ball. We've seen him break tackles. We've seen him take hits to get extra yards. He throws the ball on a dime downfield 50 yards. I mean, the only thing he's not doing is making, concession stand runs for some of the fans.
So Jenks hasn't been able to get much going, but if you're just trying to predict what they're going to be trying to do on this drive with a minute left, you'd think they'd be going to Mr. Wagner, number 11.
Yeah, you got to get the ball downfield. Looks like they got trips right to the bottom, so that may be the game plan.
Har-Ber's been able to get good pressure. A sack or two would just about end this half. They're going to roll the pocket right. Corwin steps up in the pocket and just has to throw this one out of bounds. No way they just threw a late hit penalty on the linebacker.
Waved it off.
I was about to say, he didn't even hit him. I was just about to compliment the fact that he let up. Last night in the Boise State game, a guy just leveled the New Mexico quarterback after he threw it. I mean, obliterated him. Definite concussion. The guy missed the rest of the game, and it was the same exact situation as that. Pocket rolls to the outside, linebacker coming full steam ahead, but that's nice awareness by the outside linebacker from Har-Ber. Corwin back to pass, looking downfield. That's pass interference there. Skirto tried to jump the route, but didn't have enough depth, and can't get too mad at him. It was a nice aggressive play.
Yeah, no, it was. You have 40 seconds on the clock here left to go in the half, and you just got to play some smart football.
Move the football up. Not to see the referees even look confused about where the ball is going to be spot. Should be about the Har-Ber 46. Oh, that was close. 47. So 1st and 10 for Jenks. 40 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Har-Ber looking to make another stand. Corwin with the snap. Har-Ber bringing the pressure. Steps up in the pocket and has to tuck it and run. Slips and falls down and around the Har-Ber 45-yard line. Clock running under 30 seconds.
Now 10 seconds came off the clock. They got 2 yards. That's not the kind of efficiency that Jenks needs to score a touchdown.
They might have to spike it here as well. That's what they're going to do. Corwin spikes it with 19 on the clock. That brings up 3rd and long. So anytime, anything other than an incomplete pass or a pass downfield is very productive right here for the Wildcat defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Just keep the ball in play. Keep the clock going. Keep them out of the end zone. I mean, that's all.
Keep them out of field goal range, too, because you know they got a good kicker. "19 seconds on the clock. Trips right. One receiver at the top of your screen. Corwin with the snap. Looking across the middle to his running back, Cox. Did he hold on to it? Yes, he did. He bobbled it a little bit.
Saying incomplete.
Oh, they are going to say it was incomplete. I couldn't tell from my angle. I knew he was bobbling it, but I couldn't tell if it hit the ground. And that's such a tough deal in high school because if somebody doesn't see it perfectly, there's no going back once the call's made.
No, you got to rest on the judgment of the officials, that's for sure. 14 on the clock.
Corwin just motioned that he was going to kick the ball, so it looks like they're going for it, but I saw him kick with his leg in the huddle, so believes it's going to be a quick kick. Oh, no, it's not. He's going to go for it. Now steps up and is hit at the 50, and the ball's on the ground. Har-Ber's got it, and they're on the move. Defender at the 40. He's at the 30, at the 20. Knocked out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
No.
He scored.
Touchdown by the White Hats.
There is a flag back here at the 40. It looked like he got knocked out of bounds.
I thought he did too.
So they tossed a flag right around the point of contact. And if that's the way the half ends, that's pretty incredible.
That is big-time football right there.
I mean, it looked like he was out of bounds by a mile. I mean, he's obviously across the field from us, so it's hard to tell. I do not envy being a referee in this situation.
There's no way to make the right call. I mean,
all there is.
Well, you make one call, one side's going to love you. You make another call, the other side's going to love you.
Well, what do we got? It looks like it's going to be a Har-Ber touchdown the way they have the football. So the flag is on Jenks. Touchdown Har-Ber. Holy cow.
Wow. What a great way to end the first half.
And I feel bad because I called him out of bounds and he still scored. It's rookie on Jackson there.
Even Jackson can't stop him from scoring.
Yeah. I was turned around looking at the clock to see if Har-Ber was going to have time to kick a field goal.
I was doing the same thing.
He had 3 guys tackling him while he was on the sideline.
Not enough to stop a Wildcat.
Yeah, Darren McFadden returning the fumble there. Har-Ber's going to go for 2. Allen lined up behind center, hand off to Kofer, and Har-Ber's not going to get the 2. They're going to head to halftime with a 22-0 lead over the Jenks Trojans. The defense coming up big so far in the first half. Har-Ber with a comfortable lead over one of the best teams in the state of Oklahoma. We'll take a break as the Wildcats head into the locker room. We're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Helping your family stay healthy and active is what we're all about at Northwest Physicians. And we're expanding to meet the needs of our growing community. Today, you'll find more than 40 convenient locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, including primary care, specialty, and urgent care clinics, so we're always close by when you need us. To find the location nearest you, visit nw-physicians.com.
Do you need new tires? Do you want a price match guarantee? Do you want to wait in a newly renovated waiting room? Do you want tire services at any time with no appointment? Then Tire Tracks is the place for you. With our price match guarantee and the largest inventory of new and used tires in the area, we have tires for every budget. Tire Tracks, Northwest Arkansas's largest independent tire dealer.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Har-Ber Wildcat Stadium. The Wildcats up 22-0, and right now we're joined by Athletic Director Wayne Stellick. Wayne, a lot of great things going on in the Springdale School District, namely athletics. This is an athletic city. Talk about some of those great things that are happening.
Well, right now, I love the conversation folks are having about this is a football town. Bulldogs are doing quite well right now. Wildcats are doing quite well. But there's lots of things going on. We have 7th grade sports. We got football and volleyball, cross country, track, cross country and volleyball going on. We've just got a lot of things going on that connects our kids with our school district.
And the competition is really getting pretty fierce between the east and west side schools. Was looking last night. George Junior High put it on Southwest a little bit. That parity between those east side schools and west side schools has to be positive in your eyes.
Well, I think that's a testament to having 7th grade athletics, because what we're seeing now is that the group of 9th graders playing in our city right now, they're the original group of 7th graders. And so they've had 7th grade football. They've got good coaching, good teaching, learning the fundamentals. They go to 8th grade at a different junior high, and now they've spent time this summer with their 9th grade coach, and we're seeing some really positive things happen with this 9th grade group in football and in volleyball. And I'm hoping the same things that'll take place with basketball here in the wintertime.
You've had a chance to see the Springdale Bulldogs a couple times so far this year. What's been your impression of Har-Ber, though, seeing them for the first time in person?
Well, you made this comment earlier on the broadcast about the defensive improvement. Against Southside, they played some good football, but they gave up some points. And now you shut out a traditional powerhouse of Jeff City. You come here against Jenks and you shut them off for a half and really play some really good football, and it's pretty fun to see.
You talk about some of those 7th grade, 8th grade footballs. Central Junior High, one of the big feeder schools to this Har-Ber program, they just continue to dominate year after year. If you're Coach Wood, you're getting some pretty good players every single time you line up these Wildcats.
Well, what's interesting is we're getting great players from Central, but we're also getting some great kids from Southwest with Bruce Matthews. He's been around here for, 35, 40 years now. And there's some linemen that are playing that are Southwest kids, some D-backs that are Southwest kids. So it's a good mix. Central may be winning the battle in the 9th grade, but we're getting a lot of good talent coming up from Southwest as well that help Coach Wood.
I normally talk about this when I come into your office. You're a big Nebraska fan, which is odd here in the state of Arkansas. I don't know too many Nebraska fans. How about that game against Arkansas State a couple weeks ago? I haven't seen you in a while.
You moved. You moved. That's not my fault.
You got any fingernails left after that one?
Well, I've been up there for several home openers, and I've seen a few of those like that. But that's just part of the game. You at the end of the day, you got a W, and then they went and played Oregon last week and played 2 halves up there. Well, they played the second half, but I had my 2 TV screens on at home. I got the Huskers on, I got the Hogs on, and it wasn't a really good Saturday for me.
Yeah. Well, we got one more half to go here. Hopefully Har-Ber can put together 2 halves. This is not related, but we're talking to Athletic Director Wayne Stellick. Wayne, obviously a member of the Arkansas Razorback basketball staff for many years, part of that 1994 national championship team. I was looking at Twitter this morning. They got to do the friendly John up Cleveland Hill from the University of Arkansas. Do you remember that fondly? And how many times did you beat Corliss Williamson up and down that hill?
Well, we had some fun times with that, and I'll go back to memory lane with Coach Richardson that some of the punishment that he might put on the kids was, okay, we'll just run to Cleveland Hill. You start in the bottom and you come to the top. He's up there waiting for you. He might drive his car down the bottom, and he'd watch you walk back up or run back up. So Cleveland Hill, to all the Richardson Razorback players, there's some memories in there. Maybe not so fond memories, but there's memories of everybody doing something at some point in time.
Yeah, and a lot of Razorback fans were excited when Mike Anderson came back because he was a part of that staff as well. I don't know how many recruits were excited about that because they knew Cleveland Hill was coming back when Mike Anderson came back.
Well, it's part of the mental toughness and part of the Richardson basketball way, and what Coach Anderson does is getting the kids physically fit, but really that mental toughness that you go on the road to Kentucky and you go to other places and you play. You got to have a mental toughness about you to take and withstand the fans at that arena and those players, and it's just part of Razorback basketball.
All right, 1 half left to go here between the Wildcats and Jenks. What are you looking for out of this Wildcat team in the second half?
Well, I'm hoping I'd like to see us be able to punch the football in offensively. We've had a couple of turnovers there that we've got field goals out of, but it'd have been nice to punch it in and get 7 points to give us a little bit bigger lead. But boy, when you shut out Jenks with all the history and tradition they have, shut them off for half, that's a pretty powerful statement right there.
Well, just about 13 minutes left to go here in halftime. Coach Stellick, appreciate you joining us, talking about the great things going on in Springdale. We're going to have him on every single week at halftime for a segment during the Canes halftime show, and be happy to have him back next week against Rogers. We'll take a quick break and let you enjoy the Har-Ber Wildcat Band. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field, taking pride in excellence, the Springdale Har-Ber High School Wildcat Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Jeremy Ford, C.J. Morris, Chris Church, Omar Alonso, and Tammy Sansky, and is led on the field by drum majors Anthony Rivas, Brianna DeLau, and Aileen Rojo. The band's musical presentation this year is entitled The Music of Queen. And now, here they are, taking pride in excellence, the Springdale Har-Ber High School Wildcat Marching Band. The band wishes to thank Superintendent Dr. Jim Rollins and the entire Springdale administrative team for their outstanding support of the arts in Springdale.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family owned, customer friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Yeah, but don't you think I should add like some... Ew! Red, yellow card! Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
This is Jack. And this
I am starving!
is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks with all white meat and lots of protein. They're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett. Here at Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family-owned, customer-friendly is more than just a slogan. We're dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience you've ever had. We really do want what's best for our customers, and it shows in everything we do. So come see us for a better way to buy Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the Ram 1500. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Springdale.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy, but with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot, because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Zaxby's food has always brought people together, catering to the big moments, the little wins, the long talks, and the quick getaways. Because food this inviting is bound to add a lot of flavor to your life.
Introducing the Zax Pack. Served with chicken fingers, sides, Texas toast, and iced tea. Pick one up for dinner or your next event. Friends, family, flavor. Zaxby's. Indescribably good.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown Fresh.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
Helping your family stay healthy and active is what we're all about at Northwest Physicians. And we're expanding to meet the needs of our growing community. Today, you'll find more than 40 convenient locations throughout Northwest Arkansas, including primary care, specialty, and urgent care clinics, so we're always close by when you need us. To find the location nearest you, visit nw-physicians.com.
Do you need new tires? Do you want a price match guarantee? Do you want to wait in a newly renovated waiting room? Do you want tire services at any time with no appointment? Then Tire Tracks is the place for you. With our price match guarantee and the largest inventory of new and used tires in the area, we have tires for every budget. Tire Tracks, Northwest Arkansas's largest independent tire dealer.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett with Everett Chevrolet. You've heard me say we have a better way to buy your new Chevy. If you've not been here to find out what that means, I want to invite you to come see us. You'll love the way we do business. And you can shop our great selection of the North American Truck of the Year, the Chevy Silverado, with the best V8 fuel economy of any full-size truck. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet in Springdale, I-49 at Elm Springs Road.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. From value-packed basic apartments with appliances and washers and dryers to resort-style apartment living on golf courses with fabulous amenities, you'll love where you live and play. Visit lindsaymanagement.com to apply online and see photos, rates, and floor plans for all locations we manage throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Yeah, but don't you think I should add like so? Ow! Red yellow card. Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
This is Jack. And this
I am starving!
is Jack's appetite. It's never satisfied.
I'm hungry. Seriously, dude? What?
Then Jack's mom started serving Tyson Anytizer snacks. With all white meat and lots of protein, they're the only snacks that make Jack's appetite disappear. Tyson Anytizer snacks. Consider snacking solved.
Welcome back to Har-Ber Wildcat Stadium.
about 40 seconds till the beginning of the second half. As the Wildcats are up 22-0 on Jenks. Jenks going to be getting the football to start the second half, Donald, but that defense for Har-Ber has been fantastic.
Yeah, the defense has been on point the whole game. They got a big goose egg up there for Jenks. They're aggressive. They've kept, the offense on the field. You can't ask more of a defense than that.
Really, it's been the pressure that they've gotten on the quarterback. I haven't seen Har-Ber get this type of pressure all year, and you look at that Jenks offensive line, they look like a pretty physical bunch.
Yeah, not only are they physical, but they're big. At this caliber of team, this classification, they're much bigger athletes out there, but they play like they weigh half as much.
Yeah.
So they're all over the field. They're taking to the max play after play after play after play. There's a lot to handle, and that's just kind of what you expect when you come into the state of Arkansas from Oklahoma and you play Wildcats. You got to bring everything you got.
We talked to Wayne Stellick at halftime. He was up here in the box too during that interception return for a touchdown. None of us saw how Har-Ber scored.
Yeah,
I mean, he was getting tackled out of bounds at the 10, and Wayne almost thought that he might have pitched it back to somebody. Obviously, we don't have the luxury of replay. If you want to tweet at me, if you saw what happened, at JacksonB713, I'll be happy to look at it just because I want to know. Because I feel bad. I didn't have a good – that could have been a great touchdown. I could have made the highlight reel at the end of the year, but –
yeah, it actually couldn't have been farther away from us. Is
yeah,
all the way across in the corner.
It was in Benton County.
Tiger Stadium was the completion.
In Baton Rouge. Jesus Zumbo on to kick this one off, and we are underway in the second half, and that one almost went through the uprights in the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and Jenks will start at the 20. Donald, you got some scores for us?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look for the fresh update here from the halftime. Bentonville trailing Conway 21-10. That's at half. Heritage trailing by 20, 30-10 over Southside. Bryant, who we're kind of keeping an eye on, 42-7 over Lake Hamilton so far. Actually, Jackson.
Yeah. And we started off. That's Hernandez with the carry. Big hole up the middle. He's across the 35 and down to the 36-yard line. That's the first big carry we've seen from Hernandez tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more of him second half tonight's contest. We saw a little bit of him in the front. He was able to get big chunks of yardage, but they're going to have to mix it up, dig deep into their playbook to get something going against this Har-Ber defense.
Two receivers to the right. They're going to hand it off once again to Hernandez. He's got a lead blocker as he gets up close to the first down marker again. Couple of good runs.
It's 2 plays, 8 yards.
He didn't carry the ball a lot in the first half, and I was surprised.
No, he didn't. Some more scores. Fayetteville leads by 1, 14-13 over Dallas Bishop Dunn. Mounties 35-0 over St. Louis Normandy so far, second quarter.
Now Evans, quick pass into the flat, one-on-one out there, and nice tackle by the Wildcat defense, but it'll be enough for a Jenks first down. Can't tell who that is out there, but it looks like brothers.
Yeah, we apologize. It's almost impossible to see the jersey numbers because of the lack of contrast.
Yeah.
They look great. I love the color combination, but they're just not
nice.
great for calling the games.
Yeah, that was brothers out there. Two receivers to the right. Is Corwin going to hand this one off to Cox? He bursts around the left edge. Positive gain of about 5 yards on first down. Looks like Jenks is going to go to the ground game here in the second half.
Yeah, they're getting big chunks of yardage, positive yardage. So, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
No. A little option read, hand off to Cox. He's got a big hole once again. That's a first down for the Trojans.
You know, Jenks came out of the halftime ready to play some football. Like, they've been very aggressive here offensively so far. And if you notice the linemen, offensive linemen, they're standing the defense up and letting these backs just run right through the gaps and getting to the secondary, and they're getting 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every play.
Corwin rolls to the left. Looks like he's going to keep it. He's got some open room, and here we see the plan of the Trojans coming to life here in the second half.
Yeah, that was a keep all the way, right from the huddle. Gets outside, gets a good seal on the defense, picks up some extra yards with a good block by Cox. And it's 2nd down and 2 now.
Hand off to Hernandez around the outside. He's hit at the 25, breaks a tackle, and he's down to the 20.
This is a little bit of Har-Ber Wildcat offense. Basically, we're going to run the ball at you. We just dare you to stop us. And that's exactly what's going on here. Har-Ber defense trying to stop a very powerful run offense.
And Jenks moving the football all the way down to the Wildcat 21. Bring a man in motion. Corwin gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Hernandez. Not a lot of room around the right side. Gain of about 3 on first down. And that's the shortest run they've had so far here in the second half.
Hopefully the Har-Ber defense has figured out a little bit of a remedy here to stop all these big chunks of positive yardage.
Corwin with 3 receivers on the field, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. Cox in the backfield. He'll back up to pass. Now he's going to tuck it and run. He's across the 15 and close to first down yardage. I believe he's got it.
So far, this Jenks offense is doing a great job of marching downfield. The problem is they're not throwing the ball. And so what happens is you're just eating a lot of clock to get 6 points. I mean, obviously you want 6 points. You want to score when you march downfield, but you want to be in the lead to do that.
Oh, and there's plenty of time, though. Because you still got half and a half.
Half a half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Direct snap to Hernandez. Good penetration that time by the Wildcats. As he'll fall forward to about the 9. Bring up 2nd down and long. Jumbo package here for Jenks. Look at all those bodies around the line of scrimmage. Take the jet sweep. Now Hernandez stuffed at the 6-yard line. Nice job by the second level of that Har-Ber defense.
Yeah, Har-Ber's defense designed to have the linebackers make the plays. And most of the time we're fortunate to see the big 3 up front making a lot of the plays. But this time, as designed, linebackers scrape up, shut down the run. That's 3rd and 5.
Big 3rd down coming up here. Might be 2-down territory for Jenks.
A lot of Wildcat fans on their feet.
They faked the pitch twice. Hand it off right side. No room as they're going to tackle Corwin out of bounds. And that'll bring up 4th down. I'm surprised it didn't go to that pitch. It looked open the 2 times they faked it.
Right. They've changed their offensive scheme when they got down here in the red zone.
Yeah.
And it's slowed down their positive yardage now. I'm not sure why I wouldn't have just kept going with what was working midfield.
Now field goal attempt coming up as Jenks looks to put their first points on the board.
Bobbles
the snap. Fire, 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 and Har-Ber's got the football as they tackle him at the 20.
That snap was just dribbled back there. No chance of getting that kick off.
I was looking down at my roster to see
who
the kicker was.
Yeah.
They actually don't even have him listed on here. He's a high number. As it is the Har-Ber offense's turn to have the football. As Allen fakes the handoff, he's around the outside and tackled at around the 16-yard line. We got a flag. What's it going to be? Did he get some face mask? I don't think it was a horse collar.
I think it was a face mask, but it didn't look like it. I mean, what else could it be out there?
Personal foul. Face mask, yeah. He must have just wrapped around and got it.
That is
lucky
a
break
big
for Har-Ber.
penalty.
Yeah.
Big penalty.
Jenks is now taking the penalty lead at 6-5.
Well, at least they're winning
Yeah,
one of the.
that's the one statistical category they're winning so far. Four receivers to the left, one to the right. Allen, quick pass out to the flat to Cook. Cook tries to get away from one tackler. He does, but there's four more there to make the play.
One of the rare times you'll see Cook get tackled for a loss of yardage.
That's true. 2nd down and 14. Interesting look here as they bring Cook in motion. We got a penalty flag. It'll be a false start on the Wildcats, and just like that, Har-Ber ties it back up in the penalty category.
Not to be outdone. 5:05 left to go here in the third quarter.
Man in motion. They hand it off up the middle to Kofer. He's got some room across the 30, lowers his shoulder at the 37, and is down all the way to the 39-yard line. A lot of room there to run for Peyton Kofer. Nice to see some holes.
Yeah, Kofer doing a good job of splitting the seam. He's so fast that he can get through those seams before the defense realize that he's got the ball and he's running in there.
Brings up 3rd down and 3. Clock running at 4:20 to go in the third quarter. Allen with the snap. Fakes the handoff under some pressure. He's going to lob this one up deep. Cook's running under it. Does he make the catch? No, he does not. Nice defensive play out there by the safety.
Just a smidge underthrown. But I love the play call. Downfield, it was a great throw. He's just a little bit underthrown. Otherwise, that would have been 6 points.
So it's 4th down and 3. And luckily for the Wildcats, Grant Allen is your punter. So that makes the special teams for the opposite team have to play a little bit more conservatively because they don't want to get beat. They're bringing the pressure, though, as Allen gets this one away. It's going to get another good bounce, and it's off his hands. Cox picks it up at the 8-yard line. Nowhere to go as he is swamped at the 10. Look at that defensive pursuit by the Wildcats.
Does a great job getting downfield, open field containment, hemming them in, and that ball's going to be down on the 10-yard line.
A line drive kick, it's tough to handle. It bounces off that turf.
Yeah, you have no idea where that ball's going to bounce to, and you got to play it. Use a baseball metaphor, Jackson.
Yeah, well, short hop.
That's right. You got to play the ball, and it's hard to do that when the ball is.
You attack the baseball. Don't sit back on it.
That's right. That's right.
So 1st and 10 from the 10. If Har-Ber can get a stop here, they're looking at some good field position offensively, but I'm going to be looking for Jenks to continue to pound the football like they did on that last drive.
Another part of this play is it's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's flown by. That's what they're going to do. They hand it off left side. It's blocked well, but a nice job out there by the opposite side defensive end to scrape off his blocker and make the play.
Defense doing a good job just stringing this thing out, and I don't know if they're just not aware of this, but you're just bleeding clock right now. You've got to get the ball downfield, and these 3 or 4 yard jaunts is just not going to get it done.
I don't feel like running east to west is going to get it done against Har-Ber either. Their defensive speed is just too good.
It is too fast.
Second down and 7 for Jenks. Hand it off. No, Corn going to keep it, and he's hit hard at around the 15, 16-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
2:50 on the clock. They do have 3 timeouts left. I mean, we're talking about timeouts. This is the end of the third quarter.
Yeah.
But it's going to come into play if they're going to try to get some points on the board. Little as Jenks knows, this is Har-Ber's bread and butter.
Oh, yeah. Well, 3rd and 4 is manageable because you can run it out of this formation. That's what they're going to do. They hand it off and nowhere to go as that defensive line makes the play, brings up a 4th and 2 inside the 20. Man, Jenks is going to have to punt.
Not what you want to do if you're Jenks. You're trailing 22-0.
Ran it 3 straight times.
Yeah, that's just not smart football.
Well, I mean, it's the only thing they've been able to do offensively. Last week, Jeff City didn't cross the 50 against Har-Ber.
Right. But Har-Ber's a run defense.
Yeah.
They're aggressive, and you're just not going to win that ball game.
Low snap again, handled by the punter. He's going to take off and run. Did he get the first down?
He did not get across.
Depends on the second effort, but it looks like they marked him short. Oh, man, it is so close. Oh, they gave him the first down.
You're kidding.
That is as close as it gets. They gave him right to that 20-yard line.
That was gutsy.
Yeah, for sure. I thought at first he did it because he bobbled it, but it was an obvious call just the way it was blocked. But it was a nice job by Har-Ber to be there to make the play.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 from the 20. Clock running 1:18. Handed off left side, and Har-Ber is there to fill that gap. There was an open hole immediately. But Har-Ber filled it up as Alejandro Ramirez is going to have to come to the sidelines. He has been all over the field tonight.
Yeah, no, he's sopping wet. Like his uniform, his jersey is a completely different color than everybody else's. Like I see him downfield, 20 yards downfield, making tackles.
Second down and 11. Corwin with the snap, hands it off left side to Hernandez. He breaks a tackle, gets across the 25 down to the 27. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. Nice gain by Hernandez.
And just like that, we have 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah. Har-Ber on the verge for their 7th straight shutout quarter. Bring a man in motion. Direct snap to Hernandez. No room. Har-Ber going to stack him up at the 25 and back for negative yardage to bring up 3rd and long. You figure this time they got to punt it.
They have to get the ball downfield.
Well, they're just going to run it all the way out. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Just like that, this one blew by. Donald Har-Ber up 22-0. How about that defense in the 3rd quarter?
Yeah, absolutely doing a good job. You know, at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, we thought maybe Jenks had the equation figured out. They're marching downfield, but the defense rises up, bad snap, dodges a bullet, and then the defense comes back and they're playing strong defense.
So one more quarter to go. It's 22-0 Wildcats. We'll take a break and be back after this. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
Just about ready to start the 4th quarter. Should be a punting situation for Jenks. Checking scores. Springdale up 24-14 with 6.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter at Russellville. Trying to go 3-0 in the season. Springdale having a good start.
No, absolutely. We love seeing Springdale football winning football games. That's for sure. So 22-0. Is this your expectation of tonight's contest?
Honestly, it wasn't. We talked about score predictions. I figured Jenks would score at least 21 points. I mean, they still could, but from some of their scores, especially last week, they scored 45 points on Tulsa Union.
A very good Tulsa team.
Yeah, and they've scored points in every single game this year. I didn't expect a shutout this week. I could have told you that there might have been one last week against Jeff City because I watched some film on them before that game and noticed that their offense was not very good.
Right.
But we played this same kid at quarterback last year, Corwin, and he ate us alive on 3rd down.
I mean, 22.
Yeah, I mean, he was a 3rd down machine. They were also very athletic at the receiver positions. They also had a 6'7" tight end who signed with Nebraska.
Right.
They don't have right now, and he was their go-to guy on 3rd down. They don't really have that this year. Allen with the snap, wheel route, looking for his man downfield. He's got a guy wide open and just overthrows him. That was Kofer. He had to fight through a couple guys to break free. Allen was looking for him a little bit sooner. Timing wasn't there, but the play was there.
Yeah, he was wide open. Unfortunately, he's looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, that's a tough catch.
Yeah, you got to turn your hips, and you got to run parallel to the line of scrimmage and look over your shoulder for the ball. You can't run with your head cocked back like a Pez dispenser.
Bring Cook in motion, hand it off to him. Oh, they handed it up off the middle. No room either way. Going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Har-Ber in danger going back-to-back 3 and outs. This is the time where you need to be wearing down this defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only that, but giving our defense a chance to catch a breath.
Yeah.
We want to be burning clock in the 4th quarter. We want to be doing it on offense, though, not while the defense is out there. Let's see them breaking on the sideline of defense, and they got a little scheme going.
Allen checks the sideline for the play, and we've got a whistle and a timeout for the Wildcats, and we'll take one with them. 11:02 left to go in the 4th quarter. Har-Ber up 22-0. You're watching the Wildcat Sports Network.
Welcome home to Lindsay Living. Affordable rates, available on-site management, attitudes of service, and amenities unmatched make residents love where they live and play. From value-packed basic apartments to resort-style living on golf courses, we manage options to fit your needs and wants. Apply online at lindsaymanagement.com for locations throughout Arkansas and in surrounding states.
Welcome back. Big third down coming up here for the Wildcats. They got 4 receivers still left, 1 to the right. They're going to be trying to put some pressure on Allen. Only bring 4. Lob this one up deep. They got him in, and it's caught at the 30-yard line. Nice grab out there by Hunter Wood. That time he connects, and that's a big first down for the Wildcats.
Big first down plus 25 yards. That's a great play. Right in stride, catches in the breadbasket. Perfect play. That's exactly what we needed.
First and 10 from the 28-yard line. As Allen gets the snap, he hands it off up the middle. Kofor will get across the 25 and is down around the 24, gain of about 3 or 4 yards on first down.
So the play strategy here is we get the ball downfield, get a fresh set of downs here. Let's go back to the run game. Let's kill some more clock. You know, all we're doing is adding as much pressure to the Jenks offense as we possibly can. And, you know, to where they haven't scored yet. We don't want them to score more than 22 in the last quarter of the game.
Allen fakes the pitch, no man to throw to, and just tucks it and runs. That's a smart play by the junior. Knew he didn't have anybody open, just got a few positive yards.
Yep, don't force a bad play. Keep the ball. You know, even if it's a loss of yardage, it's still not an interception.
Exactly. That's not. I said third down and 5. I don't think it doesn't look like third down and 5.
Maybe a little short 5.
Yeah. 3 receivers to Allen's right. He's also flanked by Peyton Kofor in the backfield. Allen gets the snap. He'll throw it to Kofor out of the backfield. Caught at the 10. He's got some room. 10-5. Touchdown Wildcats. Peyton Kofor into the end zone for 6.
Kofor basically catches the ball in the flat, wide open, turns on the speed. He's got one man to beat. He just lowers his shoulder and dares him to stop him. Goes right over him into the end zone for a touchdown.
The second touchdown catch of the night for Peyton Kofor goes for 25 yards. That now gives Allen 186 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Kofor's got 2 receptions for 47 and 2 touchdowns. It's a pretty good average.
I'll take that every single day.
28-0 Cats with 9:25. Alejandro Ramirez going to trot on late.
I like the pass play. Oh, they are kicking it, though.
Extra point pending. Snaps good, holds good. Kick is off the field house and good. And Har-Ber's up 29-0 over the Jenks Trojans. Let's take a quick break and be back after that. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
If you absolutely, positively want the best heating and air company in Northwest Arkansas, then you need to call Absolute Heat and Air with over 73 years of combined experience. Their technicians are fully licensed and insured, background checked, and drug tested, so you can absolutely trust Absolute Heat and Air. They offer $49 service calls all year long, 24/7, 365. The absolute best value around. Call Absolute Heat and Air or visit us online.
$29-0 Wildcats. Donald, do you expect this score?
I did not. I expected Har-Ber to win, maybe even by 2 touchdowns, but I didn't expect a shutout.
And just all sorts of good football going on in Springdale as the Bulldogs up 24-14. Could be a combined 6-0 in the Springdale School District.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Hey, there's a reason why it's the choice on all the posts on Facebook.
That's right.
Great hang time on that kick. Fielded at the 1 is returnable as he'll get across the 20. And down to the 23-yard line, and the Har-Ber defense will try to maintain the shutout.
You know, last week, shutout against Jeff City. Jeff City, average team this year apparently. Yeah. But then they come against a very formidable team here at Jenks, and so far another shutout. And that just is a tip of the hat to the defensive coaching. These coaches have got these guys prepared for 7A West Conference football.
First and 10 for Corwin and the Trojans. He'll drop back to pass, looking for his man, and it's underthrown, incomplete. Yeah, we talked about the fact that, hey, you can't run on the Wildcats. It's not going to work. Throwing, it's not working either.
No, you're doing everything you can to get downfield and get some yards. And come out the third quarter, they did a good job of tying some plays together to march downfield. Fortunately, the defense made some adjustments, tightened up the loose ends, and shut it down.
Second down and 10. Corwin with the snap, dropping back to pass. As a man across the middle, almost picked off with one hand. Holy cow. Blaze Brothers got up.
He got air, one-handed, almost brings it down.
That would have been Sports Center top 10.
Unfortunately, we would have had to shut the production down, gone down there and got autographs. That was fantastic.
Hey, Blaze Brothers is a fantastic baseball player too.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's a great athlete all the way around.
I mean, it looked like he palmed it at first. He just lost it on the way down.
Yep.
Third down and long. And it'll be a timeout for Jenks. Will stay here with it. You talk about some of those playmakers, and a lot of them have had to play both sides. One of the guys you're missing tonight altogether, but on that defense, is Brock Pounders. He was a force at the cornerback position last year as a sophomore. You're thinking going into this year, your top two corners are going to be Brothers and Pounders. Pounders hasn't even played a lick of defense this year. Right. Hasn't had to.
Yeah, no. This defense is all the way around very aggressive, very, very athletic, and they're fun to watch. The thing is, we talked about it time and time again, the thing that makes the Har-Ber defense really good is the fact that they swarm to the football. They're so fast, they get to the football, and anybody every now and then can break one tackle. If you have one guy one-on-one and you're trying to tackle, but when you have 6, 7, 8, 9 guys on you trying to tackle you, you're just trying to hold on to the football, your helmet, your cleats, your wallet, everything else, because it's going to get ugly, and it's going to get ugly fast.
Third down and long for Jenks. Corwin back to pass. Looking for the wheel right downfield. Now they have a man wide open, caught at the 40-yard line. Play broke down. They were looking for that same play that other teams have hit on Har-Ber, but it was covered well.
Yeah, good downfield coverage. He had to come underneath the coverage because it was so far downfield. The play takes so long to develop. Something was going to open up underneath the coverage, and that's exactly what happened.
Corwin hands it off. Har-Ber linebackers coming downhill, but nice pickup on first down of about 5 yards.
Draw plays up the middle against this Har-Ber defense is not going to get the job done. There's 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. You're trailing 29-0. It's time to get a different playbook out.
Corwin with the snap, looking to his left. He's got a man out there caught at the 48, and he gets all the way down to around the 45. That'll be enough for a first down, and Jenks trying to hurry it up a little bit.
What I've noticed on the Har-Ber defense, they have added a little bit more cushion against this offense against Jenks.
Jenks with an empty set. I believe this is the first time I've seen him in this set all night. Corwin, little two-step drop. He's going to lob this one up into no man's land, and that'll bring up second down and long.
That receiver never even saw the football.
I'm going to give a shout out to Roller Weight Loss. Provided food today in the hospitality suite up here in the press box. Always appreciate all of our community partners and appreciate roller weight loss tonight as they picked a good night. Har-Ber up 29-0 as the blitz is on, and he finds his man at around the 28 for a first down. Going back to pass, looking to his left, lobs this one up across the middle, almost picked off. A little safety blitz, and Corwin's going to feel that one on Saturday morning.
No, he hung in there, threw the ball, even though he knew he was going to get hammered. Another nod to the hat there to Absolute Heating and Air, one of our sponsors, another community partner here that is a strong supporter of Springdale Athletics on both sides of Springdale.
It's pretty awesome how all these community businesses, reach out and want to be a part of these broadcasts and have certain things featured, and just shows the support that Springdale has for its football teams.
And the future.
Going back to pass, corner route, looking for his man. It is caught at the 2-yard line. Nice grab out there by the receiver.
That was a great throw, great catch. A big first down.
Be a first down and goal for the Trojans, their first trip to the Storms Orthodontics red zone. Colin going to hand it off to Hernandez. Nowhere to go, and we got a flag. That's Trevor Alderson on the tackle. It was a hold. We'll back Jenks up to the 12-yard line, and much better position.
It takes a little pressure off the defense. You're not on the 1.5-yard line.
First down and goal for Jenks at the 12. 5 receivers in the pattern. Colin all alone in the backfield. He's back to pass. We got whistles blowing the play dead. We have a timeout or?
Yeah, timeout Har-Ber.
Timeout Har-Ber. We'll take a timeout with them. 7:12 to go in the game. Wildcats up 29-0. You're watching the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Do you need new tires? Do you want a price match guarantee? Do you want to wait in a newly renovated waiting room? Do you want tire services at any time with no appointment? Then Tire Tracks is the place for you. With our price match guarantee and the largest inventory of new and used tires in the area, we have tires for every budget. Tire Tracks, Northwest Arkansas's largest independent tire dealer.
Hi.
$29-0 Har-Ber, 7:12 left to go in the football game. Har-Ber just trying to keep a 0 on the board.
So far, so good.
It is first and goal. Corwin with the snap. Har-Ber bringing a blitz, and it is knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
And they're going to have another flag here.
Yeah.
71 just not liking the big goose egg on the scoreboard for Jenks. And that's going to cost them another penalty.
There's playing through the whistle, and then there's playing through multiple whistles.
Right. And laundry.
So they were at the 2. Now they're going to be potentially at the
other 2.
Did you see that the other night in the Mississippi State Louisiana Tech game? It was like 3rd and 95. That's incredible.
You know, we talk about the community partners here, and you know, there's a lot of people that communicate or that participate in the community that want to be a part of Springdale Athletics. But I will tell you this: what I found was interesting is Central Junior High dance team was here tonight supporting the Wildcats. Coach McCaslin was there. My daughter on the dance team, Camden Tucker. You know, they're just here, want to be a part of the Wildcats and cheering them on to another victory here in the Center West.
2nd and 27. Or goal, however you want to put it. Corwin back to pass, setting up the screen. Has a man, he breaks a tackle. That's Cox. Rumbles and stumbles down to around the 16-yard line. That was a nice play call because Har-Ber is bringing the house.
Yeah, that was the exact same play that they broke up the play before when they had the penalty. You know, that was setting up for the screen pass. Definitely a screen play. They didn't make any smoke and mirrors about it.
.6:25 left to go in the football game. 5 receivers set for the Trojans. Colin back to pass. Har-Ber bringing a blitz, throw over the middle, incomplete.
Har-Ber adding so much pressure that he's throwing the ball.
He's having to get rid of it quick.
Yeah, you just underthrow it. Like I said, you cannot make great decisions, great plays if you're running for your life. You just can't do it. Now it's 4th and 17. You know, if the Wildcat defense is able to stop Jenks on this play, tip of the hat. They were down to the 1-yard line.
Jenks kind of shot themselves in the foot, not kind of. They really did. But the bounces have all gone Har-Ber's way tonight. Knock on wood here on 4th down. Colwin back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, lets it go, and it's incomplete. Har-Ber's going to take over.
And just like that, you can feel the wind being sucked out of Jenks' sails. Like, it's 29-0, and it's going to be hard to get 29 points or more in 6 minutes.
I want to see Har-Ber get up by 35. They haven't inflicted the mercy rule once this season.
Trying to get a refresh here, see if we can see some of the scores from across the conference here. Bentonville in the 4th quarter is trailing Conway 28-10.
That's a big lead by Conway. Yeah. Conway, a team that Springdale High beat.
Right. Yep. 37-17 Southside over Heritage so far, 4th quarter. Rogers Mounties 42-0 over St. Louis Normandy. Dallas Bishop Dunn 20, Fayetteville 14 in 3rd quarter.
Quick pass to the outside, caught by Brighton Cook. He breaks a tackle. Cook across the 30, little stutter step, breaks 2 more tackles. Has enough for the 1st down.
I love watching Brighton Cook run with the football because there's just no telling what's going to happen. You know, he catches the ball, he's in the clasp of a defender. That doesn't make any difference. He's looking for the next little bit of sunshine so he can get through and get a few extra yards. And he's making people miss.
Allen now over 200 yards in the ball game. Another good night on the coach's show this week. He said he wants to throw for 600 one game this year. Said if you were in long enough to throw for 600 yards, congrats.
Absolutely.
If he's thrown for 500, Har-Ber's up huge. Has to be. Hand off now to Medina. He breaks the first set of tackles.
Just under 5 minutes left to go in the ball game.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Wildcats. No need to take a shot downfield, but they could.
Yeah, this is just let's chip away at the clock, chip away at some yardage, and keep the defense on the field.
Ring Cook in motion. Allen back to pass. They will take a shot down the field, and it is dropped right through the wickets.
Collins could have come up big there on that pass. It was right on the money.
Yeah.
Drops it right over his shoulder.
Brings up 3rd and 9. Allen back to pass. Looking over the middle, ball is caught. Really close to that first down marker. I believe they're going to give it to him.
First down, sticks are moving. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the ball game. 29-0. Har-Ber on top. Obviously, they have been all night.
Yeah.
Gain is to the 44-yard line. That's good for another Har-Ber Wildcats.
First down, Har-Ber. They hand it off up the middle. Not a lot of running room once again, but keeps the clock moving.
Got a flag on the play.
Sportsmanlike conduct on Jenks.
That's just going to make it worse.
Jenks is winning the penalty battle, though.
Yeah, there's another flag on the sideline over there for Jenks.
How classic would that be if this one's on Har-Ber? Nope. On Jenks again. Good gosh.
It's a great little 30-yard penalty.
30-yard gain.
Put the ball at the 25-yard line.
Har-Ber just walking up the field.
Yeah. They haven't even snapped the ball yet. They're already getting close to the Storm's orthodontics red zone.
So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats at the 25. Allen, quick pass to the outside. That's caught by Wood. And Wood is upended at the 23 of Jenks.
More importantly, he is inbounds.
Yeah.
So that's going to keep the clock running at 3 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the ball game. This ball game, by all intents and purposes, is over for Jenks.
Oh yeah, it's over. I just like to see Har-Ber get in the 30s. I think either way they get in the 30s.
30s and a goose egg.
Be nice, because I mean you could possibly see a little bit of Jesus Azumbo. Allen with the snap, hands it off up the middle, nowhere to go. And that will bring up 3rd down and 8.
2:25 on the clock, left to go in the game. It continues to run.
So 3rd down and 8, clock at 2 minutes. 1st down and the ball game's over. Not 1st down, and Har-Ber probably gets 3 points. Allen back to pass, steps up in the pocket, has some running room, now drops the football and picks it back up. He's down at the 23. He was just dribbling.
Yeah, at least he didn't double dribble.
Yeah. Crossover at the 25.
That's right. You know you're a great athlete when you're dribbling a circular ball.
Oh, they're going to go for it on 4th down instead of bringing out the kicking team. I'm kind of surprised.
Well, they only gain 4 yards if they miss. So, I mean, otherwise they can bring it out to the 20. So there's not really a loss here if they don't get the 4th.
Yeah, that's true.
But it does take away from your chance of getting 30.
Can't be too picky. Golly, didn't get 30.
They're going to call timeout with 1:02 on the clock, 1:01 on the clock.
Could bring out Zumbo now. Might as well give him a shot.
Absolutely.
Their final timeout of the second half.
Let him fine-tune those skills.
I would really like to see him launch a few attempts from the 55 for 55 yards, or excuse me, 57 yards. I think that's a state record,
Yeah.
maybe a 58.
He hit one right off the center upright from 56. I mean, it was dead center.
But he didn't look like he got all of it.
No.
Like, I'm seeing him launch
And he had no wind.
45-yard kicks.
Off the field house.
Yeah, I mean, that's just...
They're still going to go for it. I'm sad. I wanted to see him kick.
They're going to launch one at the end zone there.
Think so? Three receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Allen, quick pass to the flat, caught by Kofor at the 20. He won't have enough for the first down. It'll be Jenks football.
So 55 seconds on the clock. Is that enough time for Jenks to get something on the board?
Find out. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, and we will find out.
For those of you at home, Pulaski Academy of Power in Central Arkansas is playing on ESPNU tonight against Parkway in Louisiana. That's a fun team to watch. I'm from Central Arkansas. The Pulaski Academy was our rival high school. They weren't so much fun to watch when I was in high school because they were mercy ruling us. But that's an incredible offense that Coach Kelly runs down there at PA. They are extremely good. 55 seconds left to play. Jenks looks like they're throwing up the white flag. They're just going to hand it off.
They're ready. They're warming up the bus.
.35 seconds left to go. Har-Ber looking at potentially their second shutout in as many games. Corwin hands it off up the middle. Nowhere to go again. Har-Ber defense swarming. And that will potentially be the final play of the ball game. Donald, I believe it's going to be.
That it is. Very impressive win tonight.
So Har-Ber wins this one by a final score of 29-0 against Oklahoma powerhouse Jenks. They're starting conference play next week, Donald, and if you're a Har-Ber Wildcat fan or player, you got to be pretty excited about the way you've played in the non-conference.
No, absolutely. 3-0 going into the toughest conference in the state of Arkansas. We got Rogers coming here to start the conference run. The Mounties, impressive so far. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game, and I know the Wildcats will be ready to play.
Give you some stats right now. These are not official by any means. This is me keeping them as I talk throughout the night. I just have a sheet of paper and I try to do all the math. It's tough, but
I had spot on though.
I had Grant Allen at 15 for 26 for 223 yards and 2 touchdowns. Peyton Kofor had 8 rushes for 41 yards, 3 catches for 55 and 2 touchdowns. I had Parchman with 2 catches for 41, Brighton Cook with 3 catches for 46, and Donald Har-Ber won the penalty battle. They had 23 penalties in week 1. They had 6 tonight.
It's a lot better, but it's still a lot. Especially when you're playing tough teams like we will starting for the next 8 weeks. It's going to be tough to win ball games when you turn the ball over and you get 8 or more
I'll
penalties.
take cutting your penalties down by 3/4.
Yep.
So once again, final score 29-0. Har-Ber wins it. We'll be back next week with the Wildcats taking on the Mounties. For Donald Tucker, I'm Jackson Brazel saying so long from Springdale. Have a great weekend.